really change anything.
Okay.
Just gonna do
Did
it.
we want it to?
Nope.
Look at the bump in my hair. Oh my goodness, people. Okay.
Good
Morning, Jodi.
Good morning, Tracie. We're the grocery girls.
We are. We're coming to you from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada.
What
And
else?
it's basically summer already. It's going to be 28 degrees
Okay.
Celsius today.
I'm not complaining, but it's hot already.
I was going to say, I am.
We're in the shade.
We had 23 degrees yesterday. That's kind of my happy zone. No, but you're right. I'm not going to complain a lot.
Do you need another
But-
pillow for your back?
No, do you?
No, but I'm just thinking, are you going to be
No,
comfortable?
I haven't even really gotten comfortable yet. I'll sit back a little bit.
Okay.
Good morning, everybody. Oh, I see some. Look at you from
Hi, Zach.
Scotland and Alaska. What's going on in Alaska? Is it cooler? I love a good cool day. I can't complain. Our winters are so long. I can't complain.
Oh, you guys.
I mean, I can.
And for our winter that didn't have a ton of snow, we've had the hottest spring so far. Like, I can't remember a
totally
May
have.
that was that warm. I mean, I can't remember yesterday.
I was going to say, your memories
But-
are great. Anyway, it's funny because we always seem to start with the weather, whether we're inside or outside. But I'm very happy to be outside again.
I am too.
I'm
Okay,
very happy to be outside. Happiness is grocery girls. Aw, Joan.
Donna said it's 45.
Where?
Maybe Alaska?
So 45 Fahrenheit, which is pretty not warm, which I love. Sounds great.
Good
Good
morning.
morning, Amanda.
Hi, Jules.
Good morning, Jules from Florida. Okay, the humidity, I don't want to complain, but I would. We're not used to that.
I'm just reading everybody's.
Okay, now I'm comfy. Sat all the way back. Morning from Muskoka. Who wants to go there? Me.
I do.
Me,
you
me, me.
guys. Oklahoma.
Kim from Alberta in the house. I do love it outside. There's a lot of birds in my neighborhood. There's always like bird chirping action.
Your yard looks nice. Is everybody busy doing like little gardening things outside?
I'm not finished yet. It's tiny, but it's all right. Everything's planted almost.
Yeah. Good morning,
Almost.
Nancy.
Good morning, Nancy.
Cool Pender
From
Island.
Pender Island. Ooh. Good morning, Shayla. She burnt up at her son's graduation. Congratulations.
Burnt
Not on
up
the
meaning-
burning.
She got sunburned.
It must
Oh,
have been
no.
heat. Yeah.
Yeah.
But amazing for the graduation.
Do you know I didn't know she had kids?
You didn't?
No.
I knew she had kids when we were talking at
I think I knew
Cake
it, but then I
Palooza?
didn't know it. No, I didn't know it. Cake Palooza.
Listen, things go in one ear and out the other.
Yeah. I didn't know they had kids.
For myself personally, I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I imagine also with you.
Yeah. Okay, you guys, I set a timer to sign up for the Black Pearl Magic cat
Oh
sandwich
yeah, well I
fibers.
saw that way after it was
No, I got one.
good for you.
I got the full shebang
The
too.
whole shebang, Jodi, I can't wait to see it.
11 and 14. Yeah.
11 and 14.
She doesn't look old enough to be able to have
I
teenagers
totally-
that
yeah, I know, right?
age.
You're in it. That's in it. Teen years. Teen.
Hi, Vicky from Campbell River. Good morning, Ohio. Needles.
Good morning, Needles at the Ready, and very happy birthday, Mr. Kevin.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
I hope you treat yourself. I bet you treated yourself a lot in Montreal, which you deserved.
Yeah, yeah. God, they had.
I hope everybody is watching Needles at the Ready podcast, of course.
Go listen to their shenanigans. They had quite the trip to Montreal. It was there was high highs and low lows.
I was shocked
Yeah.
when they said their car got stolen.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
not
Not the
no.
norm.
Canadians don't steal.
I hope they come back next year
I know.
because we miss them.
Yeah.
OMG, so much treating myself in Montreal. Good.
Yeah.
You
Good
did
morning,
it right.
Paula.
You did it right.
Yeah.
Yes, good morning, Paula.
Is everybody thrown off that we're doing this Wednesday?
I was just going to say, Paula actually asked me last week, when do you do your videos? And now it's completely different. So
Your coffee smells
I
good.
could have let her know. My coffee's delish.
We'll talk about it later, but you guys, I for hours was packing orders yesterday. We're having a start a summer sale, and
We
we'll talk about
did.
that more later in our Grocery Girl shop.
But if anybody's browsing what now, everything's 20% off.
Yeah.
You don't need a coupon code.
Yeah. Good morning, Star.
Anyway. Good morning, Star. Oh my goodness. Still waiting for their car to get repaired. Ugh.
Are we missing the lawnmower?
I don't get it. I don't get why people miss the lawn. People are like, have him on your show. You guys, it's a lawn service. I don't think it's the same guy every time. And he's, you know, the guy with the headphones, so he does not hear us. He has no idea we're here.
And the garbage man. Like, we could handle a
That
15...
was pretty funny.
It was like...
But it was unexpected. And now the garbage is like, they come at like 7 in the morning, so they're not a problem.
Oh, really? Well, we
But-
could go back. Anyway.
We could go back what? Yeah.
To
No, but
Thursdays.
Thursday is lawn mowing day.
Is lawn mowing day. And like,
Literally right behind here.
yeah, at 10 o'clock after we start.
It's so funny. Yeah, I feel like he comes right at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Good morning from Arkansas. I'm so happy to see all the happy faces today.
I think, oh, happy Pride.
It is Pride all month long.
Yeah. We here at Grocery Girls celebrate your amazing queerness all year long.
We
so
absolutely do.
Pride is 12 months of the year for us, but Pride is officially
Every
celebrated
single
in
day,
June.
We love you
Yeah.
every single day. And we are here for you every single day.
Yeah.
But it is nice to see everything at the forefront, of course.
Yeah.
but Just like everybody else.
Exactly. Oh, can
Should
I?
be every day.
Okay.
Jodi.
I got to share this. I have notes and everything. Too.
What?
Okay.
I don't even know who you
It's
are.
so
I
funny.
barely got
I
it
can
together.
Barely fucking bend over. Okay.
You can barely bend over?
Tracie.
Oh, we're 20s.
Okay.
Only mine are blue.
So, when I said to you, oh, what are those are Hoka slides? I had already ordered them.
Okay.
But you guys, not a paid promotion, but if you like slides or runners to
So
that
you've
fact,
had the ones that were Instagram, I
Like
don't
the
know.
pillow
what-
slides.
Okay, so what's the difference with these?
these have an actual arch
These
support.
feel amazing.
Like these are actually contoured. When you put your foot in, you guys, it's like contoured. And there's, I mean, they look cute on. They have a ton of
You
colors.
ordered them? You can literally just go to White Ave and pick up a pair.
I know I ordered them.
Okay. What size are you?
I went up a size. These are a size 10. But
Okay. Do they feel they're big?
no, do
Okay.
you?
I don't know. I
You
forget.
got narrow feet though.
I do have narrow feet.
Yeah.
But I never ordered. I tried your Instagram slides, pillow slides on, and to me I just felt like it went
Yeah, it did.
like it was
Oh, sorry.
literally squishy.
What are they called? Hoka.
These are Hoka, Hoka. So they're a big footwear company. I bought the running shoes, which I was loving. But the guy said when I was shopping, he's like, well, if you have plantar fasciitis, you know you shouldn't be barefoot ever, which
Yeah.
is my favorite. Like I'm always barefoot. And I said, yeah. I know you're right. And he goes, so I wear these in the house. And I was like, all right, whatever. So I bought a pair of those. And let me tell you, every single day, I am so thankful that this guy talked me into them.
They're $65
I
Canadian.
call them my squishy shoes.
Yes.
they're phenomenal. And I do feel like there's support there. And I do feel like, but I think anybody with any kind of foot's going to love them. But if you have plantar fasciitis,
Okay.
they're actually kind of awesome.
And they look really cute on. I mean, I don't think it did it justice.
I'm thinking I need another color. Like they
Yeah,
come
you
in
do.
like hot pink
Yeah.
and yellow and
Yeah,
And
I started seeing Hokas on Instagram, and all like nurses and doctors and
Right.
chefs and people who are on their feet for so long. Testimonials. I don't know if they were lying or
Orthopedic
not.
doctors recommend them. They're kind of awesome. So if you have feet that just are sore or need more support, these have been test driven for a while. I love them. I'm so glad you like them.
Yes. Yeah. Oh my God. Like when as soon as you put them
Because
on,
you can compare the two. Yes. So this is just way better.
Jordan's feet also get sore.
Did she get some?
She got some, and she wore them all day yesterday.
Yeah.
To dying. We were on our feet for like 10 plus hours.
Right.
She did not feel her feet.
See?
Like
They're
all
actual
day.
technology.
Yeah.
They're not just like cute, sporty looking
Yeah.
slides. I
Yeah.
mean, if I was buying them, it's not because of what they look like.
Totally.
They're okay.
Yeah.
But it's not like I'm going, oh yeah, this is going to go with everything I own. I'm
Totally.
wearing these
Yeah.
out everywhere. But I have to say though, I still freaking love them.
Sometimes function over form goes a long way.
Jodi, it is the saddest part of having bad feet. All my cute I didn't even have a lot of different shoes, but I used to be like ballet flat person.
Yeah,
with
you
no,
did.
Like every single pair of shoes I had to go in the garbage. So
Yeah.
anyway, I found new cute ones.
Oh my god.
So yes, people get some Hoka slides. You will not be sorry.
Oh, they're so
Amanda
good.
just said we need to bedazzle them.
Yeah,
Look,
we do.
If they could be sparkle, that would be perfection. Would
I think
walk
I'll get a
around in
white
sparkle
pair.
ones? White, really?
Maybe. What?
You're the last person that I would ever think.
What am I going to drop food on it?
Well,
Maybe.
don't you? I'm curious to see how those stay clean. Even like in
yeah.
the bed of your Birkenstock. Like,
Totally.
listen, I love.
These are-
actually, I feel like white might look like nurse.
These are rubbery, so who knows? I bet you they
Yeah.
clean well. Okay.
Probably.
Um,
Anyway, we are technically a knitting podcast, but we do love to share our favorite life things too.
do you watch Jeopardy?
Not every day, but
Do you
I
watch
love
Jeopardy
it.
Masters?
I have been. Did you see that guy from Edmonton? No, Alberta? Edmonton?
No.
Alberta. He's
I don't
somewhere
know.
in Alberta.
Okay, cool.
He came in second the other day.
Andrew?
I think so.
Because Jeopardy Masters just finished.
Yeah, he came in one day second, and he was from Alberta, and I was like, oh.
Really? Okay. So Jeopardy Masters, some of the Jeopardy Masters have also gone on to the Chase. Do you ever watch the Chase game show? And they're the guy.
No,
Anyway,
not the challenge.
no, it's called the Chase.
Okay, wouldn't they get
No,
beat up? All the
totally.
like nerdy guys.
So James,
what's the chase?
a trivia show also.
A trivia show.
Tracie's so good.
I love. I've never heard of it. I
So
love
good.
a trivia show.
Okay.
Okay.
James Holtzauer, I think I'm saying his name right. He is actually like way up there. Spoiler alert, he actually ends up winning Jeopardy Masters, but it happened like more than a week ago. So it's old news, right?
If you really cared, you would know already.
But his wife is a knitter, and he kept talking about how
What?
his wife is such a knitter. I don't know. It's just funny how us as knitters, when we
Okay.
hear someone saying they're a knitter, we're like, oh, I'm a knitter too.
I automatically we're friends. Oh my
Yes.
gosh, who are you? Okay, I love that.
Yeah,
Jodi, that's I can't.
it
Believe,
was so good.
Where is what's
So
the
Jeopardy
chase on?
Jeopardy Masters was a different show. It was just a bonus.
Right.
It was not. It was different than Jeopardy.
I saw that though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not new. They've done that before. Masters.
Yeah. Every once a year they do it.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. And then the Chase. These people who have won, actually more than just Jeopardy. People have won. One of the gentlemen have been on Who Wants to Be? Was it on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Love Island.
Which is starting again. Anyway, but they're like these the panel of geniuses,
Okay.
and they work
Party house.
they work against the three contestants on the Chase.
Oh, like they're trying to make it as hard as possible.
Yes.
So it's a little bit.
And it's all-
Big Brother.
No. It's a total game show.
Are they all in a house?
No. It's just
okay.
a one episode.
Oh.
It's like three contestants, and they win or lose at the end.
I
One
obviously Need
episode.
to watch.
Yes.
I obviously need to watch.
Oh my God, it's good.
Okay, that's hilarious, and I love a game
One,
show.
okay.
I can't believe I've never.
One of the geniuses, one of the women, she's the only woman on the panel, is a knitter. Sometimes she's knitting.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
Okay, Jodi, that's awesome. I love it. Okay, very quickly before knitting, I want to share a book because it's so good, and I'm like,
did you tell me about it?
no, not yet. This is me telling you about it.
Okay, I'm getting ready.
Our friend Gigi, Miss Gay, had this in her Instagram stories last week, and I thought, oh, that sounds like something I might like. And she goes, no, it's so good. So here we go. It's called The Fourth Wing, and it's by Rebecca Yaros, and it's fantasy. And
I don't mind
it's-
fantasy.
Think kind of a university situation. It's a time of war. Think dragons, magical powers, but also
I would not
I
guess.
love these books, but and also think like some of them are trying to kill each other, but the characters are amazing. I feel like
Okay.
I can read any genre as long as the characters get me.
Yeah.
Right? So, but I still do. I love the setting.
Okay, I
Think
love
a little bit steamy.
Harry Potter. We
little
loved
bit-
Harry Potter, which was fantasy.
And I said to Jeff last night, I like this better.
okay.
I like this better.
I love it.
So there you go. You're gonna love it. Thank you to Gay for the recommendation. It's long. It's a long book,
Bible was getting
and
real life.
you're going to love it. And the sequel comes out in November. So is anybody out there reading it? And does anybody have any recommendations? If you know I like this kind of book, please give me your recommendations down below. I read every single day.
I
was
do
up
too.
at 6 o'clock this morning reading this book.
Because you couldn't sleep?
Well, I was awake, and then I was like, well, if I'm awake, I might as well. I'm not getting out of bed,
That's what I should do. I should do that.
but it was great.
Okay. This was a book from last year.
Tato.
There's already a pre-order for her new one. Karen Slaughter is someone we've read for years.
Right. Mystery thriller.
Mystery thriller. I'm reading Girl Forgotten right now.
Okay.
It was her last year's book.
I was going to say, I might have read that.
You probably did.
Okay.
Incredible. I hadn't.
Okay.
But and I've now just pre-ordered the one that comes out in July.
Okay.
Yeah. You guys, it's so good. So good.
Okay, Shayla just said she's reading it and Shelby recommended it. Does that mean The Fourth Wing? Is that what Shelby recommended? Well, no wonder I love it.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
I love that.
But anyway, anybody looking for that kind of book, and it's a long one. I feel like it would be the perfect kind of summer vacation book.
Karen Slaughter's the
it's
best.
not super quick.
Yeah.
And then the new one comes out in November. So
I love that.
add it to the list. Yes,
Um,
Shayla said. Okay.
Okay, one other thing. I have other things, but one other thing. Okay, Platonic.
What's the book?
Seth Rogen. No, we're
I saw
switching
that
to
show.
TV.
Apple TV.
Yeah, Apple TV with Rose.
I love Rose McGowan.
No, Bryn. Rose.
You're right. I know. I have the face, but not the name right. Rose Byrne.
Byrne. I
Yeah.
knew I wasn't
Yeah,
saying it right.
yeah.
So good.
Is it?
Platonic. It's on Apple TV.
And it's episodes, right? Not a movie.
But you watch 4 of them together, and it's like you've just watched a movie.
right. No.
Yeah.
I was planning on watching that
Their
one.
chemistry
Really?
is so cute. They're best friends in it.
I loved Shrinking. I still think people should watch Shrinking.
Oh,
with Jason Segel.
I am 4 episodes in.
Oh
I
my
can't stop
gosh,
watching it.
Shrinking. Okay, good.
Shrinking was also on my list to say it's not
So
new, but it is so good.
Right.
Also, is it what do they call it when it's just one and done season? Limited series. Is Shrinking a limited series, or is it going to be
I actually don't
season
know.
2?
I
Okay.
don't know. I seriously hope not.
So
Because
good.
I've fallen in love with all of the characters and I'm
Yeah.
emotionally invested
I
and I want to
know.
see where they go.
I love that.
There were so many good laughs in that and heartfelt emotion. Like, it can't be the last season.
Shayla, can you come be our neighbor?
Please, please.
I feel
We
like-
could put a gate right in between and we would just like go back and forth. Oh my gosh. It's coming back. Yay.
Good.
Okay, good.
You guys, are you guys ready to talk about Hot Granny Square Summer today? Because we are.
Are we?
That's what we said last week. We were
Yes,
supposed to
I'm
bring
so
our
ready. Jody, I totally forgot about
no.
that.
Listen.
I need reminders.
I need the reminders.
I mean, I have been saving things in my phone about how. You guys, did you see those socks that just came
They're
out?
here.
Okay, good.
I
Okay,
got
good.
you.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Crocheted flowers.
And when we say Hot Granny Square, there are so many things that will fall under
Literally
this
anything.
umbrella.
Anything
so
that's got a granny
we'll,
square.
We'll talk about it as we go. Did
Yeah.
we just have a knit along just finished?
Jody, I literally just finished Garden Shop.
No,
Yes,
I know.
we did.
We did. Okay.
We did.
Our,
So I need to make the posts and
our
put
sweaters,
up the thing.
our tees and tanks.
Yeah, teas and tanks.
It's
just
coming
ended,
back to me.
Jody. It's like you knew what was going on. We did. So that is going to have winners drawn, prizes sent. We're going to put up everything for the Granny Square Summer. And then we were talking about a knitter's knit along too. I hope the knitters learn how to make granny squares in our Hot Granny Square Summer make along.
I actually have a few patterns to show you guys that it's not just like mitered squares. I would say would fall into that. Do you know what I mean? No, but like they have patterns where it's both. Like there's granny squares and a mitered squares.
If there's a granny square at all, and
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be multiple colors, it doesn't have to be like there's lots of patterns I've seen granny squares done in single colors, and maybe that's more your jam. Like maybe you don't want a wild looking thing, But there are like basket patterns and sweater patterns and bag. Like, see how beautiful.
This is all about Ami. We love her.
Oh
She's
my
local
God,
to us.
Stephanie.
But look at that, you guys.
Anyway, I really hope that if you're just a knitter like me, but love to join the community, that you'll learn how to do a granny square. There's so many tutorials here on YouTube.
We're gonna show you a bunch of patterns today.
So that's going to be June, July, August. That's going to go all summer.
Yeah.
And then we have to think of something for knitters, like just knitters, maybe, right?
Should
We always have our sock bash every month.
Should we do something like, let's cast on a sweater so it's done and ready to go in the fall?
Sure, sweater weather again. Sweater weather 2. We did it last summer.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I know we knit heavier knits in the winter just because that's what we end up doing.
But it kind of doesn't make sense.
But should we start something where we get a sweater on the needles that we're
Totally.
gonna have in the next 3 months
I feel
ready
like
for
that's
fall?
That's a really good way to think about it.
Yeah.
Like at this point, I'm furiously knitting things I want to wear in the summer.
Don't you wish you started in January?
Well, kind of.
Yeah.
At least March.
Okay, I think we're on to something.
Anyway, so here we go. That's it. So a little bit of our knit along. So stay tuned. Please go to our Ravelry group. I also have our Pender Island giveaway, and I think we should do that in the Ravelry group this time. And it'll be up for like until we get back from Montana.
Someone just said, ready, sweater, go, knit along. That's so cute.
They're so much wittier than us. Okay,
Right, ready,
done?
sweater, go.
Done.
Yeah, I
Done.
love it. I'm
Done,
sorry
done,
I
done.
didn't catch your name that just said that. Let's do it.
Sandra, was that her? Okay,
Yeah.
Sandra's in.
I don't think that's Sandra.
No?
I don't think it says Sandra. We're a little further away today from our screen, and I don't think it said that.
What was I going to say? But I really hope somebody that is just a knitter is going to do what I'm going to do and do some even a tiny granny square project.
Samira.
Oh, Samira, sorry.
Thank you, Samira. Okay,
Listen, these 53-year-old eyes,
you know what else I brought today?
these glasses are real.
Totally. I got a haircut yesterday.
Jodi, your hair looks really cute.
Thank you. It's funny.
Did you go back to Tito?
Yeah, I
And
love
did
it.
you lay down the
Yes.
law?
I told him I'm growing. This is what I'm doing to go past that. I said I'm growing the top out, where I'm really kind of not, but then it doesn't get cut
Right.
too short.
It's a white lie.
Because he always texturizes it,
Yeah.
and the way he texturizes it, it ends up cutting length off, like this and this and that. So it's perfect. I just tell him I'm growing the
It
top
looks
out.
great. Whatever he did looks great. I'm glad you're happy.
Do you know what I brought today? I brought my
don't
spin
know.
cycle yarn not opened.
What?
We're gonna do a reveal.
I love that.
It just came yesterday.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Should we talk about
Woohoo!
knitting?
Let's talk about knitting. I'm so happy you're wearing mohair today, Jode.
Yeah.
I haven't worn mohair for a while. I miss it.
Oh, I was
Good morning, Mom.
Mom, your ears must have been burning. Or I was just thinking, did we remind Mom that we changed days?
I did just get a text from my husband too. What's that all about? Oh, not important.
But whatever. Jeff, get to work.
Oh my gosh.
Get busy.
He's taking down our garden shop today.
Oh,
He
I
literally
thought it was Friday. Oh, the shelves?
Just came home and changed into shorts because he's too hot already at 9:30 in the morning.
It's so nice.
Ooh, Zach's working on his mystery gnome. Oh, those are so fun.
I've always been tempted
You
to
should
join
do
the
it.
mystery knit along gnome.
I've knit one of her gnomes before. She's a Canadian designer. She has an audio podcast with her sister. Now
What?
everybody's like, who are we talking about? Sarah. I want to say Sarah. I am the worst with names. I'm really good with your face. Imagined Landscapes.
And
is who
every
she
year,
is.
every-
Sarah Shira.
Oh,
She's the
they're
gnome queen.
so cute. And every year, she does a mystery gnome knit along. So
Is it-
you don't know what it's going to turn out to be.
Right. So here she is, and she's got a little cartoon on top of the gnome so we don't see it. But also so follow her on Instagram and Ravelry, and her hashtag is never not gnoming,
Oh, that's cute.
and she's got a audio podcast with her sister,
Yeah.
Canadian girls. So
Do you guys,
love the Canadian girls,
Okay.
sisters.
June, where did May go?
Don't even ask. I don't know.
Like, I
This
feel
is my PTSD
does
face.
this happen? Because I remember when I was younger, you would like your mom's friends and stuff. Like, oh, time flies.
Right.
But you're like, what do you mean, you weirdo oldie?
Right. Right. No, it doesn't. 24 hours is 24 hours.
Right.
Get out of here.
Where did May go?
I don't know. It's not even a short month.
Totally.
It's not even a short month.
I'm excited, you guys. We're like,
I'm excited to have it in my rear view,
Yeah.
if I'm honest. So, yay. Yay, June. We're a little
Okay,
bit closer
good.
to summer.
yeah.
Listen, I find myself saying weird old lady stuff every once
Oh
in
my
a while.
God,
And I want to slap myself.
That's so funny.
It happens.
No, okay, I don't want this to sound like an insult, Mom. I love you to death. But
Oh,
I
no.
said to Jordan the other day, I sound like my mother.
Well, and it's just,
When I remember thinking, my mom seems
it happens.
Old. She
It's
says
normal.
funny old. When I was like in my 20s, I'm
Listen,
like,
when you're a kid, 30 is old. So
Yes.
it's all relative. Now, I don't think anybody's old. Nobody's old.
No.
We're all a big happy group. What are you wearing? Can you tell us? Because this color is
This is our
amazing.
yarn, Frankie Gray Fibres. This is in the Unicat.
it's so beautiful.
It's a vest.
I noticed.
It's a pullover. No,
It is the weekend slipover.
weekend slipover by
Petite knit.
Petite Knits. Thank you.
Jodi, I love it.
Yeah.
You killed it. And I still need to make, oh, look at the mohair fuzz.
It's a fingering held with mohair. It's a DK or worsted pattern.
It's a big gauge.
Oh, gross. But it's got this really fun detail under the arms. You decrease,
Like a center
just
double.
like you would do on the V, a center double decrease. This was so fun to knit, you
You
guys.
kept saying that, and I don't know why
So
I
fun
haven't
to
done
knit.
it yet.
I also, if you guys remember, I knit the one that wasn't a V. I love the V-neck.
Why doesn't we should make a vest knit along for summer?
What a good idea.
I don't know.
Anything
Maybe
without
not
sleeves.
everybody's into vests. But you know what? I'm trying to think of things we haven't done knit-alongs for. And vests are, you can knit 2 vests this summer.
Oh, yeah.
They're so fast.
Yeah, yeah. And they're not just like this. I will now layer with long sleeves
Come
in the
check out
winter.
our Ravelry group later. I mean, I think vests would be fun.
Vest would be fun. Do we host 3 knit-alongs?
No. That, with our sock bash, that is 3 knit-alongs.
Oh, yeah, okay, good.
Right?
Yeah.
So,
Well, you could if you want to do your vest in this Ready Sweater Go.
sure.
Right?
Sure. Yeah, we'll highlight some vest patterns too. I have
Yeah.
to say, I'm super tempted by a vest.
Tracie.
I know I would wear it so much.
Well, you layer with cute jean shirts or long sleeve
And
t-shirts.
I also think that those sort of transitional pieces that you just get more wear out of them, period.
Yeah.
You can put it on in the spring and the fall and not be dying of heat.
Mm-hmm.
The more I can wear knitted items, the happier. Like, I've got a bunch of sweaters, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, maybe that's what I'll do.
Okay.
It'll be, sweater, go sweater, what's it called? Knit,
Ready Sweater
ready
Go.
sweater, go.
Love it.
With a strong chance of a vest.
A
For me,
granny
for
square
me.
vest. Listen, you guys, I brought some cute patterns to share. You were not going to believe.
I can't believe I didn't do my homework.
Crochet
But I can
all
find
day.
some.
You've been a little busy.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. But I'm
Um,
not so much anymore, so I'm on it.
What are you wearing?
I'm wearing ranunculus.
Okay, so I had said that, you guys. Do you remember I said if you get busy, you could be wearing it next
Jodi
time.
is so smart. So this is in my beautiful Renninger bag. This one's pearl, her actual sheep pearl. This is a biggie canvas bag. This was great.
It could be for a sweater,
Oh,
t-shirt.
for sure.
Yeah.
Sweater for sure.
Yeah.
Like I barely used half of it.
You're so skinny.
Oh, Jodi, don't even. Okay, so this was just balls of yarn last time. And I remember thinking, I don't have it in me to go hard to knit a whole thing for today. So it wasn't a priority to finish this. But shoot, I mean, a ranunculus, you don't even have to be working super hard to get it
The
done.
sheen on this is beautiful.
You like it?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
So this is yarn that I've never used before. This for me was a product knit.
You wanted to see
I
the yarn.
wanted another linen piece for summer.
Oh, it feels
So that
good.
short sleeves, so that I
Yeah.
could wear it kind of all the time. And it was like this. I bought this yarn last summer at Statement Junkie, so it made me feel really good to use it up. Right? Like, don't let it sit around. Actually use it up. So it's the Wool Addicts Pride, it's called. And it's a 40% linen, 32% cotton, 28% viscose. And the viscose is what gives it the
And it's a
shine. I don't know if I'm such a fan of the shine.
okay, but I have to say, you don't notice the shine unless you're real close to it.
Right.
So you're not
When
shiny.
the light hits it, I'm a disco ball. No, not quite. But
It's thick and thin, a little bit.
it is thick and thin.
I love that.
I double stranded this yarn because the gauge on the ranunculus is 14 stitches equals 10 centimeters. So it's big, like 6mm needle. I didn't want huge gaps in between my stitches, so I double stranded this yarn. They say it's a sport to DK.
No.
I don't feel that it's that heavy. It's not, I don't feel like a double stranded DK yarn. But last summer, I knit another ranunculus. So this was my first one, and this is 100% linen. See this drape?
Oh,
This is literally the same gauge, same size needle, an Aran weight linen. This is Kestrel linen by Quince & Co. Same pattern. If I had to choose again, I would use this yarn. But I really like this. I really like the short sleeve. I love the color.
I love that you changed your sweater,
Yeah.
like it's the same sweater.
Yeah.
And that you tried a different yarn.
Totally, me too. And here's the thing, I'm not someone that loves knitting with cotton. I find it heavy. I'm such a wool lover. I love the properties of wool. I love the springiness. I love the way it keeps its shape.
Yeah.
So cotton's the opposite of that.
It
doesn't do any of that.
So this is, sorry, what was the blend again?
40% linen,
And 60% cotton?
30% linen
Oh,
cotton,
yeah, viscose.
and then 28% viscose, which is bamboo-ish.
Yeah, I think it's beautiful.
I like it a lot. So here's the thing. I had 5 balls of this, which was plenty to knit something single
Full
stranded.
size, yeah.
So I just never knew what I wanted to do with it. I thought I had bought an extra skein. So I'm double stranding this, and 2 balls took me right to where I separated for my sleeve.
Were you worried?
And I thought, I am never going to have enough to make this long enough for myself.
Yeah.
I'm never going to have enough. So yeah, I ordered 2 balls. Let me tell you, this was really hard to find. All the yarn shops I went to, A, didn't have this color, or just mostly that. A, didn't have the color, or didn't have
There's no B.
The B was, I couldn't find anyone with a lot of stock.
Yeah.
So I searched Canadian stores. I searched, this is actually coming from the US, but I have two skeins of it, and I think I
Coming?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I didn't wait till I was almost.
This is what you have left.
I have tons left. I'm so bad at, and I did the math. Where's my
Oh
thing?
my God. I think I'm going to run out, so I'm going to buy 11 more balls.
Right. Okay, I actually had something. Here we go. So your yarn band does give you tons of information. I should have
What?
done this before I purchased.
Okay.
But I mean, I knit 3 inches when I knew I had joined my new balls right at the join here when I separated for sleeves.
Yeah.
So I just divided out the 3 inches to how many grams of yarn or meters.
You're so smart.
And it did. It showed that I should have plenty of yarn, but I did this after I ordered. So
Okay.
ultimately, I had enough to make this 3/4 sleeves. If
Now
I
you
wanted
don't even
to.
want the yarn that's coming.
Right, now I don't. But I really love to put it in like a prize or
Oh, yeah, nice.
do something else. You could,
Yeah.
there's enough. That's almost, I think it's 560 meters. You could make a beautiful shawl.
Yeah.
With
Well,
it.
and not everyone likes or can knit with wool.
I really like this yarn a lot.
Yeah.
That is why, and also I was thinking, I want another color because I want to do it again. And then when I pulled out this one, I was like, oh, I love the drape.
Yeah, that's
I
like
love the
one you
drape.
knit for me.
Right.
Oh.
So I actually love it. And of course the pattern is so beloved. It is so well written. It is so size inclusive. And it's got so many modifications. Once I split for the sleeves, I really don't look at a pattern much. If they're I just knit it to the length I like. I knit the sleeves to the length I like. Maybe I do decreases, maybe I don't. So, but when I looked at that pattern, gosh, she's got all kinds of amazing modifications.
Yeah.
So I think most people have knit a ranunculus.
Good morning, Anne from the Philippines.
Good morning.
Hola, Eric from Mexico.
Oh, And I would still like a fuzzy ranunculus, like a winter mohairy.
Yeah.
So like DK plus mohair.
Yeah. Not that.
But honestly, this thing knit up like the wind, obviously.
Okay.
Right? Because I was not knitting a lot.
No, it's funny you say that because I was getting my knitting together and I'm like, is this all I did in 2 weeks? But it was. That was like,
I have this is finished, which I thought, that's not so bad. I had a new sweater last time, new sweater this time. That's the beauty of knitting t-shirts. You don't have to do sleeves.
yeah.
But yeah, I don't have tons of cast-ons, but it'll be coming.
Oh no. Yeah. Okay, you guys.
Jodi.
I was grating cheese.
Jodi.
I was grating cheese.
Uh-huh.
And I was using a new box cutter that has got 6 sides from Costco. It was really
A box? What's that mean?
a box, not box cutter, box grater.
Oh, yeah.
And
Dangerous.
I wanted to do it faster, so I was pushing harder. And on the sides, you know how you just get the slits that will slice full slices of cheese? Well,
Yes,
I
Jodi.
slipped onto that.
Or like a whole part of your arm, like it would slice anything.
I needed stitches and didn't do it. So
that grosses
anyway,
me out.
sorry, gross. Anyway, it keeps
Listen.
opening. Gross.
You need to text me. Should I buy this sharp thing? No. The answer is no.
It's a really good grater.
You need a dull grater.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to push those edges into the inside.
Just tape it with duct tape or something.
Oh yeah, good idea.
Don't use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't touch the blade
Okay.
again.
Okay. I won't.
Just give it away. Give it away.
That's
Did
so
you
funny.
eat the cheese?
I did eat the cheese. I didn't bleed on it. I didn't bleed on it because it happened so fast. You go like this immediately and you don't want to look.
Yeah.
Because you know it's going to be bad.
Okay,
And it was bad.
somebody said, am I going
sorry.
to do a Ravelry page for this? Oh, sure. I have nothing to say other than I followed the
yarn.
pattern exactly.
Yeah.
The yarn, I guess I used 4 and a tiny bit skeins of this for a extra large or size 4 or 5 or whatever.
Okay.
It's not a lot of info.
My friend Sheila is knitting me that Wilfred? What's that sweater I showed last time?
Which one?
Who was that? He showed it to us on Instagram. Did we not talk about this last week? I think I printed that.
You're asking the wrong person.
It's got it's fingering with mohair and it had the little bit of.
Oh, yes, you showed me those cables. No, yes.
Did I not show it on the podcast?
No, that was a text.
Are you serious?
Yes,
I didn't print it
Jodi.
because I thought we were showing it on the podcast.
Okay, just a sec. Let me get.
Anyway, she's knitting it for me in Frankie Gray.
She is lovely, obviously.
Yeah, she's lovely. We love her.
Okay.
Okay, so I have been doing a little bit. I thought I was doing more knitting, but it was like knitting and pattern writing at the same time.
Oh.
So I do have a finished object.
Holy moly. Oh, yeah, Wilfred.
Yes.
This one, right?
Yes.
Okay, I can see why you're excited.
You guys.
That's lovely.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
It's fingering and mohair.
Wilfrida.
Wilfrida. Yeah.
There's a glare, but sorry, guys. We'll have that in our show notes. Oh, I love it. It's exactly the same shape as like the love note or the ranunculus, only it's got a really lovely cable band.
Mm-hmm. It's very
I can see the halo. It's gorgeous.
Yeah. It's funny. I was thinking, I won't print that because we talked about it last time.
And there's one that looks like she didn't use mohair, so the cables are crisper, right? Like it looks.
It's a DK weight pattern.
Maybe
I
she
love
did, I
it.
don't know. Anyway, gorgeous.
Okay, so last time I showed this is
Jodi.
It's not out yet. It'll be out next time in 2 weeks.
Okay.
It's so good. So I talked about this last time. This is hibiscus and on the vine for Frankie Gray Fibres. And also in 2 weeks, we're going to be releasing some fades that we did at Frankie Gray Fiber. So I also knit one in a fade. So the fade kit will come with a natural skein of yarn as well as 6 minis.
And this is DK.
This is DK.
Jodi, I love it.
So this is...
And the pink pom-pom you can find over at grocerygirlsnet.com.
Yeah, the pom-pom. This one
That's
is
beautiful.
lavender ice
It's beautiful.
Fade.
So you've created a fade around a color that you already have.
Yes.
Like some of these are not a semi-solid that you have.
No, but Lavender Ice is this one, I think. Or this one. I can't remember what it was.
I love that idea.
So,
Ooh, Jodi, I love that.
It's got 6 colors in each one. It's funny because we did Hibiscus and Barbie Girl are the same dye. So in that fade, you'll get 2 of those.
Okay.
So they're 2 out of the 6. And same with Jelly Bean and Aquamarine. We did that fade.
Really?
So it's really fun. We're going to have about 10 or 12 fade kits launching in 2 weeks.
Jodi,
to go.
That's exciting.
To go with this. It's a slip stitch pattern.
So really simple, easy to memorize, which I love.
Don't you love that? Actually, I don't know if you can see it, but this is the sparkle version.
Really?
There will be sparkle, and it'll be on fingering and DK, and then there's sparkle on each face. So, but this hat, I knit this hat.
That's an FO,
But
Jodi,
yeah,
that's
it
beautiful.
is an FO, but I was just thinking, gosh, I'm sure there's something I'm missing. I'm sure I knit a sweater and forgot about it. Yeah. So this was really fun. I also have some samples from Kelly, Melissa, and Shelly
Really?
that are coming back.
I love it.
So that'll be available in 2 weeks. But that,
Jodi, that's like truly gorgeous.
Like,
I love a fade.
I keep thinking every time I do this, then I think I want to do each row like a scrappy one, like a different color for each row.
Totally.
Yeah. So.
Or variegated, like sourpuss or
yes,
whatever.
yes.
But yeah, scrappy is such a good idea.
So with this hat, when you're slipping the stitches, it's mosaic knitting, it's slipping stitches, but you're slipping with 2 strands of DK held together.
So it's like knitting stripes because you only use one color at a time.
It's like, exactly,
Right?
only one color at a time, but you're slipping, holding it double.
Jodi, the fabric is absolutely
So then
amazing.
you knit 2 stitches. It makes a little flower stitch, and then you decrease right away. That makes a really amazing all over texture. And then you guys, I've gone down a rabbit hole with this. I can't stop playing with this idea. Anyway.
I do not have any more finished.
No,
finished
me neither.
objects. Okay.
I just have an FO.
You have an FO?
No, sorry, that's finished objects. I don't have anything
I don't
finished,
have one of
but I have
those.
an FO. I have a work in progress.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay, me too. And then I bought some things, and that's it. And then we'll talk about our granny square.
And then Bob's
week-long.
your uncle.
And Bob's your uncle. And then maybe we'll get out of here.
No, we can't.
It's
We
not
have a
planned.
phone call.
No, I mean like be finished.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of early. Just it's all organic.
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
done when we're done. Okay, I've loaded up my little knitter's caddy from Hohi & Co. And I started another sweater.
Did you?
Another summer one. Remember I said, did I say, should I start this?
You weren't sure what you were going to cast on.
Right, so I decided, yes I am. I started the super simple summer sweater from Hohi.
Okay.
I love, well, I love stripes, right? And I really love this yarn. I ordered the Mungo yarn from...
Specifically for this?
Specifically for this.
You didn't have anything?
I wanted this yarn.
I
wanted
it.
this.
This was the yarn. It was...
In your sweater, I've knit with this yarn before, but
Yes.
I've knit it for you. So your sweater was this color, which is color number 3. And it
My Missoni.
sort of looked gray when I bought it, but to me, it's a denim.
It's a real slatey blue. It's beautiful.
It is. And the reason it looks all flecked like that is because it's 50% wool, 50% cotton. And it just, I just think they take the dye differently. I don't know. But it is a recycled waste yarn.
Really?
Yes.
You guys, it feels so nice.
Oh my gosh, it's so soft. It does feel kind of ropey like a cotton yarn and kind of sticky.
You're not selling it.
But I
It
love a
washes
wool
beautifully.
cotton blend.
Yeah.
100, like this is 50-50 and it really is soft when you're wearing it, right?
It's beautiful to wear.
It's made with recycled wool and then cotton yarn, and it's spun entirely from pre-consumer waste
What
generated.
does that mean?
generated by Portuguese spinning mills. So I'm assuming
yeah.
there's some kind of waste product during the spinning process, right? Well, they've taken that wool, which is all Portuguese or Spanish wool, and combined it with cotton, and that's what mungo is. So I really love the whole idea of it being Portuguese wool. Like that's what Rosa Pomar is all about. That's where they are. They make all their yarns with Portuguese wool.
I would like to go travel there and tour their facility.
I just want to go to, yeah, totally. It would be awesome.
Robin.
This is color number 7, and I'm using the natural, which I believe is color number 1.
Are you using this?
I might put that on the cuff, like bind off.
I was thinking.
It's kind of a nice, right?
It needs to make an appearance.
I almost cast on. So let me show you what I'm doing. This is also a big gauge sweater. It's worsted weight yarn at 17.5 stitches. So I did knit this before with DK weight yarn.
Excuse me.
So more space in between your stitches, right? To get gauge. And I did all my make ones, my increases were the lifted bar increase is what I did. No, don't love that. My first one I did.
No, left leaning, I'm thinking.
Right.
That's what I was thinking you were talking about.
So I really found that I noticed that more, and maybe I'm just being picky.
Which increase did you notice more?
The one where you lift the bar.
Not the bar. Okay, yeah.
But
so that's not a left leaning increase. That's not a.
It's not a lifted. It's just a make one where you lift the bar.
I don't love that either.
There's some that lean left, but it's not a lifted increase. So what did I do? A Jennifer Steingast pattern, and that's where I saw
when
I did your
lifting the leg below.
Yes. So
that to me,
it's kind of like German short rows. Like out of all the short rows, I feel like that one is very simple and very invisible. And so I use that increase for every.
I do too.
Every sweater.
Sometimes with patterning you can't. Sometimes it doesn't allow you. The odd.
Maybe.
I don't know, but if you're just straight knitting, I love it.
It is my favorite, and so that's what I've used here. So for a round yoke, you know, the difference with a raglan is you're increasing usually every second round in 4 spots. Yeah. But with a round yoke, you knit, and every once in a while you have a round where you do a whole bunch of increases in one row. So it can be very visible, and I actually think it's pretty invisible when you use the lifted one, and this yarn is just awesome. So the sweater is these gorgeous, big, wide stripes.
I love the color you chose.
And I feel like with this yarn, you're literally knitting a sweatshirt.
Yeah.
This is not going to be super hot.
Do you have one of these already?
No.
Yeah.
I don't have one. And boy, am I loving the yarn.
Didn't
I love
you knit
the little
a super simmer? Didn't you knit one of these already?
Yeah, I said I did in DK.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Superwash DK. But it also got, I don't know what happened. I've actually donated that sweater. I don't have it anymore.
Yeah, because I never see you wear it.
Yeah. So this is my replacement, and I've wanted to use this yarn ever since I used it for you. So I figured if I'm, this was my swatch with 2 different needle sizes.
Spectacular.
And washed. I mean, it's so soft. And I find this yarn is really on the affordable side.
Yeah.
Right?
I think so too. I keep feeling little flecks from the tree, and I keep thinking it's a bug, but it's not.
Right.
It was a caterpillar. Ew, gross.
Gross.
Just a little one.
Still.
Do I have any in my hair?
Only a few. No, I don't see any. But honestly, I've sat out here knitting or reading before, and something drops on me, and that's it. I'm fucking out of here.
I did
some bug. It's always a bug, right? No, I'm out.
Okay.
Done. Okay. So I did actually buy color number 4 as well.
I don't like that.
I'm going to do a raglan striped with this version.
I like it. It'll be great.
I think it looks like milk chocolate.
I think it looks like...
And I think it's going to be... Maybe I'm wrong, but I really do. I'm feeling it.
Don't ever take what I say, because your color... I'm always the one wanting your garments after you've knit them.
But I don't wear a lot of brown.
Yeah,
what am I
doing?
What
are you thinking?
What am I doing?
Don't knit that. Don't knit it.
I'm knitting it. And I'm going to love it.
Listen, the color's
It's going to be really good.
Very pretty. I don't see you wearing that sweater with brown.
Oh, I'm going to wear the crap out of it. Just because of that. What do you think of this tomatoey red?
You never fucking wear brown.
I'm gonna, apparently.
Gorgeous.
Isn't this beautiful?
Yes.
Like, is it red? Is it orange? Like, it's
Yeah.
a tomatoey, warm,
Yeah.
reddish color.
I actually meant to tell you, this pink you're wearing
tell me.
is gorgeous. Brown,
Thank you, Jodi.
thumbs down. Listen, I like browns.
You're probably right about all of it.
Okay,
well then maybe I need to jazz this up. Maybe I will add something to this.
not gonna help.
Oh, and I'm considering this a challenge. I look at people wearing these neutrals,
Not you.
and I think,
No,
that looks awesome.
not on you. No, listen, Linda. I think I love browns. I don't love all
Liar!
browns.
Liar!
No.
Now you're lying.
I don't love all browns.
I love browns as long as they're black or neon.
Okay, you know what I'm thinking?
Don't even.
A black little stripe between each or something. I don't know.
I think I can make this fabulous, and
No.
you're gonna go, you know what?
No,
I was wrong. I was wrong. And then you'll have to knit a brown sweater.
no, I'm not wrong.
No,
I love it.
I do love the stripes in a raglan too. So I feel like I'm gonna have the swoopy, circly stripes, and now I'm gonna knit like a
Did you
raglan.
buy enough yarn? To
Yes,
knit-
I did, Jodi.
What's the matter with you?
Because I really want it.
I want. Did you buy 2 sweater quantities together?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Because ordering from Portugal, they ship FedEx. That's not cheap.
No, so you want to make it worth your while.
So I also really wanted this neutrally brown. I did not I didn't settle. I really wanted it. Listen to my sister, Joyce. I can't even. Joyce is ganging up on me.
Mhm.
You guys are meanies. Listen,
I
here's-
love brown.
Here's what I think. I think people should knit what they love.
I do too.
And maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm right. But at this point, that's what I really want to knit. And I actually think it's going to be really cute.
I think I'm also of that team, just not that one. I'm just kidding.
I'm team,
No,
what were you
listen.
thinking? Call me before
And
you
like
order.
I said, I'm always the one saying or thinking after the fact, I wish I would have picked that. So don't listen to me.
This is not that sweater for you. But, and you know what? Black would be a really cool addition now that you've said that.
I don't know what, but you'll whatever it'll be fantastic.
And don't lie to the people and tell them you love brown.
I like brown. I love your gingerbread
Not
color
enough to wear
sweater.
Yeah. That's super warm, right?
Yeah.
I don't even consider that brown, really.
Yeah. What do you consider it?
It's like,
Golden brown?
it's kind of orangey something.
Golden brown, yeah.
I don't know. Milk chocolate.
Whatevs.
I love chocolate. I love vanilla.
Love it.
That's what this sweater is going to be.
Love it, love it, love it.
You're so funny. Anyway, I love this sweater pattern. Super simple. Hohe's not kidding when she says super simple. I don't know if I'm going to do the split hem. Hohe's got a really cute split hem here.
Yeah, I love that for you, not doing it.
I did that last time. Okay,
Yeah.
here's the other reason I donated that sweater. I think I mixed up my short rows
Why?
because I think
Too many?
I designated the front of my sweater incorrectly. And then when I was doing my split hem, like one was longer than the other, it was like I had the short rows and then the short, it was
So it's
kind
like
of a shit show.
A mock in the front
It was
and a droop in the back.
It was not good.
That's funny.
So part of it was that, part of it was, I feel like I didn't make the right yarn choice
Yeah.
either. But it was just a fine sweater. So I donated it. It was washable. It was a perfect thing to donate.
Just wear it backwards.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll wrap it up and give it to you for your birthday.
That's
You're
so funny.
welcome.
Okay, so I've been doing tons of swatching. That's what I've been doing. This was
Jodi.
actually this much longer.
That takes a lot of time.
But then when I went to knit the pattern, I couldn't remember exactly, so I had to like pull rows out and see what I was doing.
Wow, that's like knitting mystery solving.
So this
Jodi,
is
that's so pretty.
this is my next work in progress, and this
Your hat machine.
that's all I've wanted to knit. It's such quick
It's
gratification.
where your heart lies.
It's always
It's your
been.
comfort knitting.
It is.
A hat is your comfort knitting.
I felt like today was one of those days. If it was winter and cold, it would have been a hat day. So I've transitioned.
But it's hot.
I've transitioned from waking up several times a night and falling right back asleep to fucking waking
To
up
just being awake.
and not being able to fall back asleep. Do you do that?
No, but I'll wake up so many times a night that I feel unrested when I wake up in the
Today
morning.
was one of those days.
It's pretty rare that I stay awake, but I wake up and feel like I'm on fire and I'm sweaty and
Yeah.
cranky.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, just the worst.
Totally. So now
I feel it. Jodi.
I'm obsessed with this
Gosh.
one.
Okay, tell me about this.
This is slipping
Oh
with
my
3. And you guys would be
This is an unexpected combination.
right? This is Frankie Gray Fiber yarn. This is Pop Rocks, Gingerbread, and Lucky Lavender.
I actually would like. I need to place an order.
Okay.
And Pop Rocks was the color that I was thinking about.
Isn't it good?
Yeah, I have to
It's-
talk to you later. Remind me.
And actually, we're going to do a fade because it has Mayflower and Pop Rocks are in the same fade.
2 of my favorites.
Yeah. So I was inspired by you when you're always saying a pop of color
Yeah.
and like a grounding
Yeah.
dark, and then that just naturally.
And this is like, it's unexpected combination, but
yeah.
it's obviously, like if you put these, I feel like when you pull one away, they all work together.
Yeah.
And that's sort
Oh,
of what I
yeah.
think, right? Like they all work together independently,
Yeah.
and then also, so that's sort of,
okay. I love that. Oh,
Jodi, you did such a beautiful, oh my gosh. This chestnut? Is that what it's called?
Gingerbread.
Gingerbread, oh vey.
Isn't it pretty?
Yes, it's so good.
So I do like
You should
brown.
knit yourself a mohair, DK mohair something
I think
in this
so.
color.
And maybe just cast on or bind off with a pop of something.
Whatever,
Right?
whatever floats your boat.
So when I talk about slipping double DK at the same time, it doesn't make a bulky, thick.
It gives it dimension and texture,
Right.
like a squishiness.
Right.
Right.
So this is slipping, you guys, with 3 DK held together. So I've cast on 1 row of each color, and then using a decrease here because if you're slipping 1 stitch, but then the next round you're gonna knit 3 times, right? Because
Well, it'll all be in your pattern.
it'll all be in the pattern.
It'll be super
but you needed
clear.
the decreases, so it made
I love the vertical stripes of your knits.
like it's a rib.
Jodi,
Fucking
that's so
shit
beautiful.
going
You're
all
on
over me.
such a roll. What?
There's stuff and it's freaking me out. There was I don't care if it's a ladybug, but if it's a
We're
caterpillar,
indoor people. Want to go camping?
no. I'm super proud of this. I haven't been so excited about. You guys know I haven't knit hats
When
very
are these?
much.
So are you saving some for fall, or you're just bringing them all out?
No, they're just like they're going to be tested. I'll have 3 or 4 in the next 2 to 3 months.
I love it.
Right?
I love it, Jode.
So this I'm super excited about.
I see a sweater in these colors.
Yeah.
And with what's your base? Parchment? What is it, linen?
yes, parchment. This is my next one,
Jodi.
you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Citron,
Yes.
indigo, and also
Lilac ice.
is that lilac ice? Oh, this is smoke show.
Smoke show.
That's smoke show. This is lilac ice.
Okay.
And
Again, so pretty.
I've just cast on again for another hat. I haven't done I stopped because I didn't feel like writing
What's
the
your main
decreases.
color?
Parchment.
No, not the next one.
Well,
this
there
one.
really isn't a main color.
What's your color that's not being?
Okay, this is what I
What's
brought
your
to ask.
background color?
So I have parchment. It actually says linen, but I'm just using this up because it's an old skein, but it will be parchment.
I thought your background was going to be this one.
No. What do you think?
I think it would be fun to do one that's
Dark?
not a creamy base.
Is there something in my
it's-
hair?
Yeah, it is fucking caterpillar thing. Oh gosh, we need to push our. I'll push our umbrella and then they're
No, we're
touching.
good. So you're right. Okay, so Tracie,
But Jodi,
this is the other color I love.
that's beautiful. So if I looked at those, I would do the background color this and slip these.
Okay, I'm doing that.
Or I mean,
I'm
but
doing
you
that.
might not like that.
But it'd be fun to have a dark
Like
contrast
a light
as a
version
sample.
and a dark version.
Because this is
I love.
citron. Well, this is
Stiletto?
This is an old skein of lollipop. It's a touch lighter, but it will be called stiletto because we don't really have that one anymore. And lilac ice. What do you think?
Yeah, I love it. I mean, I love you are amazing with color. I don't know why you second guess yourself, but I do think it's a cool idea to have a light background version and a darker background
That's
version.
what I was thinking originally.
So pick a color that is your favorite, and then make it the background, and then decide on
Yeah.
the. I always think with yarn dyers, it must be the best thing ever to have your stock to be inspired by.
Okay,
Like to just.
I want to show you what we did. So, yes, just that, Tracie, having all that color inspiration. You know where else I get
because
color?
that's inspiring to me to just see the colors, and you're like, okay, I'm going to pick this, this, and this in person.
Do you know where else I get color inspo?
No.
Customers' orders.
Yeah.
See, look what we did.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Where
That's
is
on the
that?
wall at the
In your office?
at the back of the house there.
Oh, at the back of the
So what we did was we
Jodi.
hung long curtain rods with a few extra like supports, just little $10 Walmart curtain rods, and
Right.
got some hooks on Amazon. They were all on a shelf, but
This
this
is way
way
better.
we can like look at it and see maybe where we're missing, or do we have, you know, these two green, Atomic and Key Lime, were really close together, so we'll probably eliminate one, but just to have them all there.
Wow. Okay, I almost texted you yesterday, and I'm sure you're busy, but
Text
I
me
want to ask you
always.
again. I'm going to share a pattern, and I need a green, a frog color green. Did you see Susan B. Anderson put out her Good Frog pattern?
Yes.
Jodi, I'm making the Good Frog. But I want to make it out of washable wool, and
Yeah.
it's going to be a birthday present, so I'm going to knit it and give it away. But he's got pants, he's got a colorwork sweater.
Send me
he's
the
got a
color you
cardigan.
want.
I don't know. Like, I want one of your scummy greens, but I was thinking, I don't know what it's called. I have to look.
Prickly pear. is
Yeah,
two.
maybe that's that
That's
one.
yellowy green.
I don't know.
But I could
Anyway.
also do you a custom
No,
like
it does
frog
not have
color.
to be custom. You've got so many, and I just didn't make time to go to the website yet to look at the greens.
Okay.
But that's my plan to make. Okay, and I'll share the pattern soon, you guys. It's the cutest.
I actually saw that this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, love
So
that.
it was released as a kit on Barrett Wool Company, and I missed it, and so I put in the remind me when it comes back kind of thing. But I was really wanting to make it with superwash yarn, and then she released the pattern. I was like, oh my gosh. So I do have the yarn that she's knitted in, and I love it. I couldn't love it more, but for this gift for a little kid.
You want it washable. They'll
I
chew it, they'll
did.
barf on it. Yeah.
Well, and I just want it to be easy for the mums, right? You don't have to soak it in a sink and
Yeah.
leave it. Like, I'm okay with
Yeah, I love
put
that.
it in superwash and live your life.
So cute.
So anyway, I'll show you because I want to use all Frankie gray.
Are you going to knit it small or like double it and make a bigger one, or just
I gotta
dig
look
it
at the
tiny?
pattern. I actually think the pattern's worsted weight.
Okay, good.
So it might, or maybe it's fingering weight.
you guys,
I have to look.
knitting toys is so much fun.
Oh my gosh, and it's tiny.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be done. Here he is.
Not only the toy, but the clothes to go with the toy.
Oh, it is worsted weight. So the gauge is 11 stitches would be. It's 5.5 stitches for 2.5 centimeters, which is an inch. So it's a worsted weight pattern, but I can't even.
That
He's
is so cute.
And he's got a cardigan and a hat. So I would really like to knit the whole wardrobe. So
You know, this is an option too, is you can hold worsted double,
or
and-
DK double.
DK double, and adjust your needle, and then just knit the pattern as she wrote it, and
You
then
could
it'll be
do
a bigger
DK and
stuffy.
fingering,
Yeah, it'll be a bit.
right? That
Yeah.
might even be closer to gauge. But you can. That's the thing with toys. It doesn't really matter.
No.
As long as your needles match your yarn choice and that your stitches are quite snug, because once you stuff it, it should be a dense fabric.
Yeah,
right?
really dense.
So for this one, I would actually, Jode, I think I'm going to double strand fingering. That's a really good worsted substitute.
It is a really good worsted.
So I'm not going to do DK. I'm going to double strand fingering. and
Perfect. You're getting a bug.
Caterpillar hair, I think.
Do you know what? There's just a flying bug. I found, you know, those fuzzy
He looks kind of funny naked, but he's going to have the cutest wardrobe.
I was finding those caterpillars, that the bluey green caterpillars that are in my garden. Is it going to be a bad caterpillar year?
I don't know.
Because I'm not coming here for coffee if the caterpillars are going to be falling on my head.
We'll just have an umbrella. We'll get a bubble.
Totally.
We'll
That's
get a
what I'll do.
bubble.
No, I'm not that girl. I just don't want them on my head.
Listen, I'm not a fan of caterpillars falling in my hair,
No.
but it is what it is. I do
Okay.
love being out here. It's so nice outside right now.
Okay, you guys, last time, we spoke it into, Caroline, whose brother, Lynn. Lynn, you know who you are. Your brother works for, your brother's job is to organize and facilitate group tours on cruises.
Who wants to come on a knitting cruise?
So he reached out to us. We have a phone meeting with him today.
Yeah, we're gonna get all the
You
details.
guys, how exciting is that?
I hope so.
Well, who knows?
Nothing like jumping the gun.
No, but who knows, right? Like,
I don't. But you know what? The fact is, we would not have received the email or the suggestion to have a
Right.
meeting without our knitting community. So
Yes.
that's really cool. And our hope is that it goes really well and that we can tell you about a Grocery Girls knitting cruise.
Yeah. Yes.
So
We'll know more today.
Yeah.
We're having a talk with him today.
Right.
And you guys, the sign-ups are closed already, but Knit Social had their next
They did.
next sign-up. So Hohi and Olga Jazzy in Pender Island in October?
Yes.
October?
Yes.
And Ireland in April.
Michelle from Woolens and Nosh said she's going to go on a knitting cruise with us.
Yes, she is.
Marcy says she's coming on a knitting cruise.
Yeah.
And Barb
Yeah, all
and
aboard.
Susan. Oh my gosh, you guys don't even. Okay, well, we're excited. I mean,
Listen, we want to make this happen.
we're team 2 thumbs up. We're
And
half packed.
And I'm really think this is our guy. So
we literally know nothing about it. So
No. Yeah.
that's the one disadvantage. We'll have to just figure stuff out. But
Yeah. So I just thought
Erica's
it was really
coming.
fun.
Oh my goodness, you guys.
Yes.
That's exciting.
So
I love the opportunity to travel with our craft and community. I mean, the world it's not as big as you think, right? Like one plane ride or boat ride or whatever, and you're somewhere completely different that you can make all these cool memories and have all these great experiences. So I'm excited.
yeah.
I think Michelle of Woolens and Nosh is half packed. She's like,
Do
I'm
you
coming.
know? When I heard Candace of the Farmer's Daughter Fiber hosted a Mexico retreat.
Yeah.
With
Ritual Dyes, Rachel.
and it was like wellness, like was yoga, there was knitting, there was classes. It sounded like the most amazing time.
It was basically a self-care thing.
Yeah.
Andrea Mowry was there as I don't think she had formal classes, but it was like a creative facilitator. Like
Yeah.
they were always kind of brainstorming, and I don't know because we weren't there, but you're right. It sounded like just the best time away, right? That you just
Yeah.
had this me time. And
So how amazing would that be to be able to curate and organize that sort of environment?
yeah, we've
Right?
always dreamed of doing retreats anyway.
Yeah. So
We have always dreamed
what
of
better
that.
than start with a cruise?
Well, there you go. Apparently,
let's not just dip our
Jodi
toe
wants
in.
to travel the world these days. and I'm
Here's the thing.
here for it.
We did sign up for Ireland, and I said, "Did you almost fall off your chair?" I have been talking about it.
Yes, because yes.
Here's the thing.
And I'm okay either way,
Yeah.
but of course, do I want to go to Ireland with my sister on a knitting trip?
Bucket list.
Absolutely.
I don't want to be 80 years old thinking all the places I said no to.
Right.
So,
And apparently that's tomorrow because life goes really fast.
do you know what I
It's
mean?
true, Jodi. It is true.
Like, I know people have legitimate anxiety and fears in life, but I don't want something not as trivial because it's a thing, but
It's not trivial.
I don't want my anxiety of flying to not have an experience just like with my sister in
And
Ireland
I actually
knitting.
think it's an amazing attitude to be like, I'm going to try this once.
Yeah.
I may hate it.
Yeah.
It may not be something I ever want to do again, but now your mind would be at peace.
I will take a pill and I'm getting on that plane. Am I still going to be nervous flying? Yes. But I'm going to do it anyway because
Yeah.
I want to go to Ireland.
And I think when we frame it, you've already spent 6 hours on a plane many times going to Hawaii over water.
I just did it in to
Right.
Mexico.
Like you've basically already almost done it. So it's
Right.
not that different from what you've already done. And I think if you desire to travel and you can do that, I think it's one of those things. I don't need a big house. I don't need a fancy car. That's what I would like to do.
I
Save
would
my
like the
money and go see
experiences.
things.
Yeah. You're right. I don't want a giant house that I have
Yeah.
to take care of.
Yeah.
I love to be able to have the experiences
Yeah.
with the people that you love.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, you're going to be glad you did. I
Right.
know I will. So we're super excited.
Take the photos.
Yeah.
Say yes if you can.
Yeah. So that's where I'm at. And
I'm very excited,
Yeah.
obviously, but I'll go anywhere with you. This weekend we go to Montana.
I know.
So the Big Sky Retreat with Farmer's Daughter Fibres, we're coming for you.
We're excited.
We're coming.
Okay, you guys, this is going to be. I pinch myself all the time that
Yes.
through this podcast and the people that we have met, we are
Yes.
able to have these experiences. All thank you to the people who decided to come back each week.
Yes.
That has opened so many doors. So we're
Yes.
grateful. We are grateful.
100%, Jodi. I know we laugh and tease all the time, and we do. We have the best time every time we come here.
Yeah.
But things like real relationships and people that we've met, and now that we can't imagine our life without, and these experiences, you're right. The gratitude is off the charts. We are just so happy to be part of this community.
Yeah.
Right. And
Right.
plus Cowboys. Jodi's like,
Whatever.
so thank you to Candace and Farmer's Daughter Fibres for inviting us. We are flying. It's planes, trains, and automobiles. We've got part of a flight. We've got a beautiful car drive. We're going to come to Great Falls. We'll be there Monday.
I'm so excited.
Me too.
We're going to Target.
We are.
We're going to Target.
We'll take you with us.
It's
We're
so
like,
funny.
what?
That's so funny. Okay, so what else? That was it for kind of knitting for me.
I don't have any more knitting.
That was a good
But
transition.
I have really good fun things that came in the mail. I've been going a little bit crazy. I feel like I've already bought myself my birthday yarn.
Did you really?
Like a month ahead. Ew. I think it is bugs. I'm not kidding you. This is what happens under this tree.
It's such a beautiful.
Don't open your mouth. Don't.
Close your eyes. It's a beautiful tree. I can handle a few things falling on my head. I've had worse in my face.
I wasn't gonna go there,
You
but
were.
I was thinking it. Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
so I brought this. When you talked about pressed flowers
Yes.
and you swatched, I was so envious.
Jodi, we both have pressed flowers things to share today.
So I had bought something to go with. I'm pivoting from my, I guess I could only do it with this, DK. So I went in search of Spin Cycle to go with this instead. Instead of holding the mohair and sparkle for this one.
Right. I love the green, Jodi.
I'm going to keep the mohair and sparkle for this other color. This will be another sweater.
Oh, I love that color.
But this
too.
new one I got, you guys.
It's so warm and sunny,
You hold
this
this.
green. This is a great frog green.
So we're going to see what we think.
So this is Playlist from Sonder Yarns.
I wanted something bluish,
Jodi.
greenish
Okay, that
to
color is
really
amazing.
pop through.
What color is this?
Okay, you guys.
Okay, so you got the sport weight one.
Oh, fuck me. Oops, sorry. What? Was I supposed to get this dyed in the wool? Was I supposed to get the other one?
Well, it's a worsted weight sweater. But
Do you know how many times I've done that?
that's okay, Joe. You can send it back and exchange it.
Won't be happening.
Jodi, you should. Okay, but no, this is not the end of the world. You can swatch. I think the color combination is out of this world. This is going to be so beautiful.
It's garbage now.
But they're
Actually, I actually took a note also from Spin Cycle. They have this little card that comes in. It's care instructions. I didn't copy their wording, but I thought that was such good information
For the yarn.
from yarn dyers.
Yeah.
Because not everyone knows how to take care of it. So
It's
that's a
true.
really good insert.
It is. Jodi, I think this is stunning. Honestly, I would just send them an email and say, I'm stupid. And I just made a mistake. But is there any chance you guys have this on Dream State, which is the worsted weight one?
You and I both know that's not happening.
Jodi,
I'm
but
just
you
gonna
should
reorder.
though. Because I did the same thing once. I
Do you
bought.
want this? I'm gonna give this to you. Will you knit it?
Of course I would knit it.
Okay,
But that's
you
not
can
the
have
point.
it.
No.
Yeah, you're keeping it.
Listen, I don't even with you. You're in.
Tracie, you'll love this color.
Stop it.
You're gonna have that.
No.
Yeah.
Put it away.
No, it's yours.
Put it away. I have a birthday. If you want to give me
It's
stuff,
so beautiful. I'm not sending it back, Tracie. It's either you or garbage.
baloney.
No.
This could be
You'll love it. I don't care what you do with it.
Jodi. I'm not.
You
keeping
are.
it. I'm not keeping it.
Yeah. Anyway, so now I'm gonna choose an. Isn't it pretty?
It's stunning. This color is called Under the Wave. It is so beautiful. And what I love about it is there's none of this compete with your main color. There's none of it in here, and yet it's gonna go so nicely.
Because there is green in here, you guys. Like,
But I think it's gonna be okay.
no, it's gonna be.
I think it's gonna be
so
beautiful.
good. I wanted a very
This
high contrast.
Sort of reminds me of the pressed flowers in the photo. Doesn't she have a green one?
This is what inspired me, Tracie.
Okay.
I think I saw this on their sample and thought I want to knit that.
Okay, so Savory Knitting. Okay, so the base color was hers was the Sibler green, and then they did a purple. But Jodi, I love
it.
I'm super excited to start this. This is going to be my summer. Somebody said hold it double, which you might. I don't know if you have enough yardage.
Yes,
I don't.
you
think
can
have
hold
enough
it double, but then it does change the integrity of the,
fabric.
not the fabric, but just the color changes. Like it marls it even more.
I feel like an email to Spin Cycle
I know.
is such a good idea because honestly, I don't think you can make a decision until you swatch with one. I really don't.
I don't even know what I was thinking. That's okay.
It's okay. It's easy. I think that this must happen to them all the time.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. People choose one base over the other and they meant to get the opposite. The pattern is, what's going on? Oh. Oops. The pattern is a raglan style pullover with mosaic
It's so beautiful.
knitting. So slipping stitches.
Yeah.
The swatching was so much fun for this. I loved swatching with it. I still also love the idea of doing my contrast color as fingering and mohair, but I've decided not to. When I went back and looked at all my swatches that I shared a few episodes ago now, my favorite swatch was with Sunday Morning DK, and it was just it was a Dream State
Now I want
Spin
that.
Cycle Dream State. I just loved the way they played together. It wasn't the colors that I wanted. And I totally treated myself. I feel like this is my birthday present to myself. Yay me. I made it to another year.
Now I want this.
Well,
now I
you
don't
had a
even want
sweater. This is Ghost Ranch.
It must be one of their top selling colors. Oh,
It's-
you got the right yarn.
You don't know yours isn't right because you haven't swatched with it.
I'm actually going to go buy that one now. I want that instead.
And so I thought to myself, okay, I have a couple of colors that I can put Ghost Ranch with at home. But I really just wanted a creamy background. And then I was agonizing, soft gray, soft cream, or soft like peachy. And I went with the peach. This is Bubble Bath, Sonder Morning
It's
Decay, and
so
Ghost Ranch.
good. I want that now. I'm going to order that.
Okay. I love it.
I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to leave it with you.
Jodi, I think you should exchange
Okay,
it
I'm gonna
because
do
you
that.
won't knit.
You're right.
Listen, there's lots of great things to do with that yarn and that weight.
You're right. Send it back. That's the proper thing to do.
It doesn't take that long.
No.
And you're going to get something that you're going to knit
Yeah.
and wear,
Yeah.
more importantly.
Love it.
Um,
Okay, so
I
here's
can't
what
even.
the same girl that chose this didn't choose the other brown.
yes, she did.
Okay, I'm teasing. Tracie, this is stunning. You guys, I don't know if you're really seeing, it's like the softest blush peachy pink.
I didn't remember what this one looked like in real life. I was thinking, is it quite pink? Like,
It's like ballet,
It
like a
is-
leotard.
the palest, which is exactly what I was hoping for. Their photos on the website are so good.
Yeah.
I really wanted a background that was just gonna frame. I wanted I wanted them to play really well together.
This is a spectacular skein of this. Do they all look amazing?
Yeah, they all look amazing. So I got this at the Knitting Loft. Yay.
Oh, did you?
Yes. They have tons of Spin Cycle.
I
They
know they
carry
do.
tons of Spin Cycle.
Yeah.
And so does in Montreal, Montrico. Montrico, she carries tons of
Yeah.
Spin Cycle. So we can get lots here in Canada for sure. I can't even. So I'm really excited.
Have you swatched?
No. And here's the thing. I'm playing yarn chicken with this amount of this for the sweater. I'm not swatching with this color.
I actually think I have another skein of this. You can have.
Yeah, but it's yours.
No.
I can't. Things are falling in my
But
no, this is all good. But I'm just gonna swatch for stitch gauge with. I have another
yeah.
that ball that I was using before, like the end of from another project.
Is it color work? I asked you this before. Slip stitches. Nice.
So good. Super fun to swatch. Super fun. I think it's gonna be really fun knit, and I love a pullover. It's gonna be really, really great.
Does it make you nervous at all that it's slip stitches? Like you have to be mindful
That's why I think swatching is super important.
with this. Yeah.
So I do have a swatch on a bigger needle with these two yarns, but I have to go down a needle size. It was too big. So it's just going to be one quick swatch, measure my gauge, and Bob's your uncle, off to the races.
I love that.
But it's so funny. When I told you I bought this, you're like, wait a second. I just bought that for pressed flowers.
You know what? In this Ghost Ranch, it has this blushy peach in it.
It kind of does.
That very, very pale. You couldn't have picked a more complimentary yarn.
I actually almost picked window shopping, the blue that you had. It's a very soft, right? Like so. There was lots of ways you could go with this one, but
Yeah.
I really love the bubble bath.
I love it.
I don't have a sweater that color.
What else do I have in here?
It's a very creamy pink. Like I'm interested to see what it looks like actually combined with the yarn. I feel like it might read a little cream,
Yeah. Well, at first glance, it's cream.
but it's definitely, you're right. It's in the ballerina
Yeah.
vibe
Yeah.
pink, but pale.
Pale. Pale.
I mean,
it's
Melissa
so beautiful.
and Tanya are so good at their colors.
Okay, here's my other question. Do you worry you're going to see all the dark color in behind that pale color?
No, now I do.
Do you know what
no,
I mean?
No, I don't. Not really.
Or care? But do you
Right.
worry? Well, your swatch will tell you that,
yeah,
right? Your
yeah,
swatch
totally.
will tell you that. Okay, you guys, look what I got you.
That's
Tracie.
interesting, Jodi. You know what? I never even thought of that.
I thought of that with this actually. Actually, it's funny you say that, but oh my god, that
So I
fell
see.
down my nose.
I see what you mean. Huh, interesting. So maybe it would be better with a, we'll see. I'm not
No.
worried about, listen, it's happening. At this point, it's happening. But maybe.
It's not like this is not the same, but
Well,
like this is natural and
But it's mosaic.
it's not showing anything in behind.
I feel like if your gauge is, it'll be interesting, right? It'll be interesting.
Yeah.
If your gauge is too loose, I do think you might see some of that.
Right.
I have a feeling, I don't know.
Right.
Well, now I'm really worried. Thanks for that.
Well, your swatch will tell you that.
Okay. This is amazing. I love that color. I don't think I've ever seen that color, Under the Wave.
I really wanted something that would contrast but
This is
complement
super
that
pretty.
green color.
Super pretty.
Okay, this is yours. So
Thank
I
you.
pre-ordered this ages. Was it last fall?
So long
It was so
ago.
long ago. So our friend Adela, whose daughter is Lola,
Yeah.
has been part of this group, these photographer duos campaigns.
Yeah.
Would you call-
Creative Soul.
Yeah, Creative Soul. Karen and Regis, they have made this book using the most beautiful.
It's a stunning photography studio that
Yeah.
does this incredible work with children. And Lola had a portrait done,
Yeah.
right? And it was absolutely amazing. And this project, which is all about reimagining, is it princesses?
Yeah.
It's stunning.
Taking a princess and making it into an African-inspired princess.
I need to read all about it, but the photography that they do is like it's like nothing else. The art
Little
level,
Mermaid. From this, you guys, you remember I showed you the Barbies? From this came the Disney collaboration.
Yeah.
And
it is one of the most special things I've ever seen.
just a minute, I'm going to find you Lola.
And how incredible for the Colemans that Adela, that little Lola is. I just can't even. I really the artistry,
This is on
the layers that are in these photos.
I ordered 2. This was on Amazon. Just a minute. I'm finding, I guess I could
Every single one is just, and the photography, I don't even know.
Oh my gosh, Sleeping Beauty is
So
gorgeous.
I guess this is, they are a studio that
God.
I believe you can, try booking sessions.
Yeah. Oh, Rapunzel's at the end, so that's at like 90. We're getting there.
Oh,
So this is Lola. Yeah, she's amazing.
it is a celebration of, oh, wow.
Look at that queen. Oh. It's just, listen.
I mean, there's so much text too. It is to be read and treasured.
There's a story, an actual story with each. So you could be reading this book to your children.
And I hope people are.
It is so beautiful.
Artistically, politically, and socially important work, of course.
I think
A gift to the world, a must for Black children, for all children.
it's such a stunning book.
Thank
It
you
took
for
my
ordering
breath
that.
away. I proudly have it on my coffee table. I'm proud to say I know Lola in there, so it was really beautiful. It was such a surprise because I ordered it so
course.
long ago, and then it arrived in the mail. I love it.
I saw a post from Adela the other day, and Lola was arranging copies of this book on there, and Adela said, "What are you doing?" She goes, "Well, I just want everybody to see it when they come over." And I love whatever your child does to feel that pride, but this is, of course, extra special. So congratulations to everybody involved in this. I've never seen photography
No, it's stunning.
or the creativity and the imagining like this.
Yeah.
So you can get this lots of places now. Bookstores.
Definitely Amazon is where
Okay.
I was able to find it, so
Okay.
I'm not
I
exactly
think
sure.
Adela had copies. Was she selling copies?
I actually don't know that.
World-renowned child photographers.
Yeah.
There they go.
You must follow if you have Instagram, you must follow their
Wow.
Instagram. They are special people, and what they're doing is incredible to watch. It's really, really special.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, Jode.
Okay, you know what I get to do now today?
What?
Buy new spin cycle yarn.
I don't know why you just don't send it back.
I will send it back, but I'll buy a new one.
Right.
Oh, no, right.
Yeah. You could also wait till we get to Montana. Like send it
Oh, yeah, right.
or whatever. All these decisions. Did any,
Okay.
So what else came? I can show you something that came
Yeah.
that was exciting. Okay. I showed you guys. So in the last fall for my Knit City sweater, do you remember how I was lucky enough? Cecilia, who is Seawolf and Sage, and a friend that we've met through knitting and test knitting and all that stuff. She's in British Columbia. She beaded earrings for me to match my sweater. So when I finished this, which, loved it, I had asked her, could you work your magic again. And she made me a totally matching pair.
This is so stunning.
She's an amazing beater. Of course, it's on the
She's
side,
from
right?
Vancouver, right?
She's in
Outside of
like the
Vancouver.
Okanagan Valley,
yeah.
I think, somewhere. Look, it's perfect. She did such an amazing job. So that came, and I was very excited. But I also got a pair of these are her Pacific Sunset earrings. You have to follow Seawolf and Sage on Instagram, and you have to be quick because her work goes fast.
Okay, this is so good.
She designs and beads everything. These are, I gotta get it. These are Pacific Sunsets. Look at that. They're not.
Okay, but that would match with what you're wearing right now.
Totally match with what I'm wearing.
I actually think you can totally pull off that length of earring, Tracie.
I think I might be able to too.
That is so cute.
So follow her. She does all kinds of beautiful designs, but she's very inspired by the nature where she lives
That's so beautiful.
and the West Coast. So I just couldn't get over them. And I have to just give them their moment because they're so beautiful. She learned beading from her, I think her mom and aunties, and she continues that amazing tradition. So that was a big deal. And if
That's
you have
so
a knit that you
beautiful.
want to have like a special pair of earrings for, like to go to Rhinebeck or go wherever, just go to work. She's your gal.
Okay, let me
This
hold
is
this.
actually really good.
Let me
with
hold
these.
this up. I think, Tracie,
Could totally do
for
it.
dinner,
There you
look at
go.
that.
Yeah, I think it works. It does, 100%.
Oh my
I'm thrilled. She's so, you know, you may have to get on a waiting list, but it is totally worth the time.
You guys,
if you look really closely, like she's blended
Yeah, I was just
all
saying
these
that.
colors.
Everything on this is sparkly except the gloss bead, except for the black. It's a matte bead. Boy, that's beautiful.
It's stunning. I mean, really, they are just so beautiful. So thank you, Cecilia. Mwah. I love them. They are perfect.
So Sonder Yarn just said
They did?
this yarn would be fine for the pressed flowers.
Okay. That's what I mean. I think you need to swatch. Maybe I got the wrong yarn.
Is pressed flowers a DK or a worsted pattern?
It's worsted, but
So if I'm doing
I'm
mine in
knitting
DK,
it with DK yarn. So I'm not using the yarn they suggested,
oh,
right? And I did swatch with Dream State already, and it was good. But Jodi,
do you think I should swatch?
yes,
with
I
them?
do. I do think you should swatch.
I believe Melissa.
There you go.
I'm gonna try.
And then maybe.
Oh
so
no, I
you-
ordered this on purpose.
So you just might have ordered the perfect yarn, and you might have a little bit left over. You might have 2 skeins left over. Whoops.
I could add mohair, one strand of like
Yes, you could.
eucalyptus mohair.
So I was wondering, when you knit with Spin Cycle and add mohair, like mohair can really change the color of something. I was wondering if it takes away the magic. If like adding mohair,
If I was to add a mohair, it would be very soft color. I would never want to change.
well, I
the
think you'd have to
integrity of
match it to whatever.
to one of the really soft,
Yeah.
like kind of go in the middle, like a really
But
soft.
this is fingering and mohair.
This, you guys, we should have a knit along for this.
So this is the Alpen Bloom by Caitlin Hunter. It's actually not out yet. I think it's coming out sometime in June.
Is your phone up on the highest?
What?
Oh yeah.
So it's I don't know. I don't know if it's DK or what but this knitter used fingering and mohair for the main color and the contrast color. And the contrast color is Spin Cycle. And you can absolutely see all those color changes. So the mohair must have been matched to one of those, right?
Yes.
So you can put mohair. You don't need
Hello,
to do
Madison.
You don't, hey Maddie, you don't need to exchange anything.
I love that. You guys, we should cast on.
What about sky high mohair? Is it too light?
like an informal? No. Maybe. Do we do maybe eucalyptus?
Yeah, that would be so good.
Yeah, I think eucalyptus
Or
is
even
kind
a
of
paler.
sage.
I don't know what it looks like.
Sage
Yeah, in that
is more like this.
in that realm, Joe.
So this is kind of like eucalyptus.
Okay, here's the thing. You have tons of yarn. You can do a couple of swatches, like a couple of
Yeah.
repeats of colors, and
I might bring this to Montana, one skein of each, and just have fun swatching too.
right. I'm gonna bring. That's part of the reason I cast on my super simple summer sweater. It's gonna be the perfect
Yeah.
travel project. Just plain knitting.
Yeah.
Jode. Okay, I don't know who suggested the mohair, but I feel like you've just been. That's the answer.
I am going to just. I would probably prefer not the mohair, maybe.
Really?
So I'm going to swatch like this. Maybe it blooms a lot.
I have to say, I'm almost thinking to myself. So when I do my alpenbloom like this one, I think I'm gonna do fingering and mohair.
That's going to be stunning.
Yeah, and I have fingering weight yarn at home, but I was thinking at Farmer's Daughter, pick up a couple of skeins of dyed in the wool for that.
For Alpenglow.
Yeah, alpenbloom.
Alpenbloom. That's
This
gonna
is
be
a new color
fun.
called Dear Diary. They are
I can
so
see you
good
with
at
this.
naming. I
Yeah.
don't know. It depends what you want to go for, right? Do you want bold or do you want? I don't know.
I want whatever you knit.
Except the brown.
Totally, except the brown. So I ordered Fab Funky Fibres.
Good for you.
Um,
That color's amazing.
this one's called Best Friends.
That's super cute.
And Elaine sent a giveaway.
Jody, that's so cool.
She does. Remember, you guys? Those. Okay, I'm gonna bring it up. Can you hold this, please?
Their yarn's amazing. Like, phenomenally amazing. Walking on Rainbows. And this is the one where you get sister socks, right? Like, the
Yeah.
rainbow continues.
I'm gonna pull it up. The only thing I would criticize, the only thing,
What?
is I can't get it on DK.
Oh, okay. I was
Yeah.
going to say, I can't think of anything.
No, I can't think of anything either.
What a soft base, too. It feels
This
so
is the
nice.
Walking on Sunshine, you guys, where it's like just a gradient rainbow.
I love that.
So good.
So each sock will be slightly different, but they both have the green that kind of pairs them together. That's so beautiful. And they're in the UK, right? Hand dyed in the UK.
So I just want to show you guys. Her hand dyed yarn
Yes.
is over the
Oh, that's so nice. I can't believe.
top. Gorgeous. I want to find this Best Friends one,
and the
you
cute
guys.
little
Oh,
stitch marker.
this is it. Wait till you see it.
Oh wow, that's beautiful. Beautiful.
It's got the gray in between every round, but
And those are like spring flower colors.
Yes.
That's really pretty.
I love it. So I'm going to hold it with mohair.
Jody, good idea.
Yeah. Do you want a skein? We can share these. Maybe I'll make you socks.
Stop trying to give things away. Knit it.
I love it. So thank you, Elaine. We will put this in
Wow,
Sock
that's
Bash.
so. Listen, someone will freak out when they get
Yeah.
this in their prize. That's amazing. Every single skein that we
And
were
you guys,
ever sent, people freak out.
Yes.
So many, and nobody has to, like, everyone, you will get several people that give us messages once the parcel arrives and how much they love it, and maybe it's a new dyer to them or something like that. It's really amazing. So thank you, everybody.
Love self-striping yarn.
Oh my gosh, obsessed.
Mm-hmm.
It's an obsession.
Yeah, a little bit.
It really is. It's very happy and stimulating and inspiring, and wearing striped socks is fun,
Yeah,
right?
so fun.
I love
Oh, you know what happened last weekend? My two girls went to Mexico together.
They did.
They went from Thursday to Sunday, and they went with another couple. So there was 4 of them. It was $600 for 4 days. They could just.
That's crazy.
They were looking for a deal.
Canadian dollars.
Yes, Canadian dollars. That's like $4 US.
Wow.
But the only crappy thing, okay, so when we went a few years ago, we went.
Basically free.
Yeah, they went to Cabo. We were at the Hyatt Ziva. It was incredible.
Okay.
Their dive hotel that they went to, they said, their words, not mine. It was small. It needed a little TLC.
It's old.
Was right next door.
Ooh.
Nevertheless, they had so much fun.
So what was the review? Would they do it again?
Not to that hotel.
Not to that hotel.
No, not to that hotel.
Live and learn. You're young.
But they were young. They went into Cabo. They walked around. They ate great food.
And they would never have had the fun weekend, like
Yeah.
if you didn't go do it,
Yeah.
right?
Okay, so Shane and I, we played like backgammon all weekend.
Did you?
Backgammon
That's what you call it.
No.
Whatever, Jodi.
Backgammon? Who doesn't? Do you love
I
backgammon?
haven't played it for so long, but I remember loving it.
I could play it for hours.
We should do that in the evening out here. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
Just sit outside.
Crib? Do you like crib? I
Yes,
love cards.
love crib.
Yeah. But
Crib,
backgammon, you
gin.
guys?
We used to play euchre with like friends,
Yes.
a whole table of euchre, which
I
was
love
really
playing
fun.
games like that. So
Yeah.
we had a really good weekend. Let me tell you, it was weird not having any kids home.
I was actually thinking about you going, that's awesome though.
Yeah, it was
Nice for a few days.
Well, my kids aren't really young where I'm thinking, "Oh, this break is amazing." So that in that
I don't
way,
know. Yeah.
but it was still nice.
Good.
I really enjoyed it.
Good. Well, I'm glad everybody had a good weekend.
Jordan actually is using not a pill for acne, but she's using an acne treatment,
Which is
spot
like cream?
treatment, but didn't realize it makes you, had forgotten that a cream could also make you super susceptible to burn.
Oh no.
Her burn was next level. Like she was swollen, her face.
Oh no.
She looked like a different person.
Did you say I've been there?
I said, "What's the matter with you? What's the matter with your face?" No,
It's not funny. That's awful. Actually, so many creams are like that.
Yeah, she didn't realize
Oh.
it. So she got out of the pool after an hour and a half and was going to put more sunscreen on, and then realized
Maddie
like
said, "Who are you? Who's this person?" And
she
no, that's
like
not funny.
like so burnt.
Listen,
anyway.
Mexico, it was smoking hot, and
like-
now it's just hotter than March when we went, or February or whatever. That's crazy.
Oh,
That's
Jordan
really
said
too
she
bad.
said almost 100% better. Do you
Oh,
look like
good.
yourself? Have you looked in the mirror today?
I'll be the judge of that.
I keep looking at her going, "Oh,
No, it's awful. It's awful feeling like that.
yeah."
Yeah, and
Because
she's
she didn't burn
so
any.
fair.
She didn't burn. She got a little bit of color, a little bit of redness through here that's now turned brown.
Wow.
But just so it's like she came to
Wow.
the conclusion that it was like the acne treatment
Must have been.
cream. Yeah, that did it.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Okay, I have three more things that I got. Remember last time when we were so sad and crying about missing Knit City Montreal?
Yes.
And I told you I went and bought the yarn. I bought these are the Knit City Montreal yarns, official yarns. So these beautiful dyers dyed special colors. You can get them on the Knit Social website. So Rose of
This
Akara
is
Yarns.
beautiful. Gorgeous.
This is her 100% BFL 2-ply. It's so beautiful. It's called Spring in Montreal. And then Amy of La Bien-Aimée dyed her Kumo, which is this Surrey alpaca silk combo. And this is the color Alba. Isn't it nice?
That's
And
stunning.
they play so well together if you wanted to do something with them together.
I think the effect that it will give is stunning. This mohair has so much color in it. Paired with a soft, it's going to make such a pretty,
both gorgeous.
Oh, beautiful.
So you can go to knitsocial.ca and you click their shop, and they have all times they have really cute stuff in there. So
I love that.
if there's yarn available, that's where you'll find it. I keep feeling bugs dropping.
I
in
don't
my
feel
hair.
them anymore.
I
They're all
do.
on you.
Yeah, good, great. Well, this tree's pretty big. So that came, and I was shopping, and I was excited. Do you have any more things that came in the mail?
I'm looking for caterpillars.
Oh,
Don't bug me.
Ew.
No, it was good.
Um,
Did you
do
order
you have
that?
more? Yes.
I love it.
I ordered Freckled Whimsy. Okay, do you want to share this? Oh my God, that's soft.
Freckled Whimsy did an 8-stripe. It's a happy birthday. She's brought it back. I'm guessing it coincides with her birthday, but I can't be positive.
Right.
This is an 85-15.
It's a super cute self-striping with a confetti speckle
Yeah.
stripe in there. So I'm thinking that's cake. For
Don't you
fun.
think these are adorable?
I saw the picture and I thought, oh my goodness, it's grays and golds and really pretty pinks. and she says this is back and it hasn't been in the shop for a while. I just think it's really cute.
I actually went to order it and it didn't come on DK, so I didn't order it. I'm so high maintenance.
You are so high maintenance. I wasn't going to say it, but
Yeah.
anyway, this is her splendid base, 8515.
It's beautiful.
It's so soft. It feels like a merino cashmere nylon blend.
It's beautiful.
So, happy birthday, 8-stripe repeat. Anyway, Carrie, she sent a little note with her invoice. So, hi, Carrie.
Did she?
Yeah. I'm so glad you're always ordering her clubs and stuff because I get to see her yarn a lot.
Yeah.
And I only have one more thing.
Okay, I don't have any more. I have. I do want to after you're
Do our
showing
patterns?
Yeah, I want to talk about some patterns.
We'll give some quick. So our friend Lolly, Miss Ocean Loops herself, speaking of birthdays, just had a birthday. She launched her summer collection. And I'm such an idiot. I was like, I thought I missed it. I thought I missed the whole update. I was a whole day early. It wasn't even up yet. So I kind of went crazy and bought 3 collections from her summer.
I love that.
Well, that's for you.
Is it really?
Yes.
Thank you. Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious. So she's amazing at combining different beads and semi-precious stones and different metals. Like this is kind of rose gold and that's the bronzed one.
This has like
This
crystal.
looks like lava.
This has like a black a dark freshwater pearl.
Like there's always something that's shiny and like look at the little tiny crystal on this one. Right up there. Like it's a little Swarovski. She uses beautiful things for her stitch markers. And I also got the stitch marker bracelet from the summer collection.
I thought that was so pretty.
It's so cute. Okay, I have to stand up again. Look at this. And there's an option to add your initial. So I got a T put
Okay,
on there.
these are so classy.
I know. She's so good. She really is so good. Look at that little one. A little ball and a star.
Classy,
Don't look
boozy, ratchet.
Don't look at my awful nails. But these ones are all on a hexagon. Don't you love the yellow?
Your nails are the perfect color of your sweater.
I'm not a matchy person with nails. Like I would never choose to match my nails to my outfit.
No.
But it is kind of crazy. And then she sent this super sweet little thank you, which I love.
Thank you for this. I
What
love
are
it.
these? Is that a freshwater pearl?
Yeah, it's some sort of pearl.
That whole like opalescent, like an oil slick.
Yeah.
So anyway, and Lolly has a summer club.
I signed up.
Me too.
All 3.
Me too.
Yeah.
I signed up for that, and I signed up for Gauge Dye Works Yarn and Pattern Club with Andrea Rangel.
I didn't do that. I was real close.
Oh no, I did. When you texted me that it's up, I was like, I know, I've already bought it.
Okay, I'm gonna
I
also.
can't buy any more yarn this summer. The end. I definitely have treated myself. It's a whole month before my birthday. I'm done. I can't do it anymore.
I was gonna tell you what I bought for the Black Pearl and hoping that there was some more sign-ups. It's not open anymore. The
I know.
sign-ups, the
I
Christmas
know.
bag.
I know.
But it's like
Which it doesn't. Yes, it's not really a bummer. I'm thrilled for the people
Yeah.
that make these items that it sold out so quickly.
yeah,
That's awesome.
and it was like opalescent. It was
Yeah, I
like
saw.
oh,
So beautiful.
you don't know what the yarn is gonna look like, or do you?
I
don't
doubt
know.
it.
No.
It's called mystery something.
Okay, good. Yeah, it's gonna be a mystery.
It's beautiful. I also think this is a nice combo for this.
Tracie, I got some color added into my tattoo, but then
I see you added.
Max added this
I love
flower
that.
here, and then this flower and leaf here.
I love it, Jode.
I love it too.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You're going to be a tatted up old lady
love
traveling
it.
the world.
obsessed. TL Yarn Crafts.
Oh, I love Tony.
Do we not? How
So
much do we love
much.
Tony? So we couldn't talk about granny squares and crochet if we didn't add Tony to the
Oh my
conversation.
gosh, top of the charts.
So this is one where I thought, because a lot of the times you see these really fun multicolored granny squares, and those are amazing. Not everyone loves that aesthetic. Tony's aesthetic is more muted.
I love her color palette.
It's a little
It's warm
understated, it's
and
classic,
comforting.
yeah.
And it's like you want to make that big blanket and it's going to look amazing in your living room or your bedroom or
Yeah.
wherever. She She's also got many classes, many videos. She's got her own yarn channel. You have to go follow TL Yarn Crafts here on YouTube and everywhere. But she'll get you through it. If you're a new crocheter like me, I've been watching the videos. So she's a phenomenal teacher.
So Tony, these came off of screenshots off Tony's website. I'm not sure if they're on Ravelry, but she has a beautiful website.
Wow, look at that bag.
Okay, so this, you guys, is a giant.
Like when you say
Granny's
classy, I think, yeah, like I want to wear that.
Right. So think of that, not just like I wanted to bring some ideas, like when people think granny squares, they've modernized things.
Some people, I know, I think some people have a predisposed, and I may have been one of those people, but not anymore. I'm not that person. I love them. How about a granny square sweater?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's really not. I don't know if that's a granny square.
Yeah, it is. It's a giant granny square.
Right in the middle, and then it just keeps going. I seriously am so tempted by something like this.
You know who I'd love?
In your color, like the color palette that makes you happy.
Yeah. Now that we like are like hopefully bringing our retreat, I would love Tony and her mom to come. Do you remember meeting them? Well, of course you remember, but wasn't that amazing?
Yes.
Yeah. Tony, come on our cruise.
Who wants to make a crocheted full-length coat?
Okay.
Excuse me? Look at that. What? Oh my gosh, I dream. If someone made this, I would die.
Okay, HG Designs. We've talked about her before. She's incredible. This is something, when we talk about all over color, it's incredible.
And if you're looking for like granny square inspo, another amazing artist.
Yeah.
Like go to their Instagram. I'll bring it up right now.
So this was on
HG Design Crochet.
Ravelry, but then I did take a screenshot of a new pattern, you guys. This is a new crochet granny square blanket pattern, but look at the heart of it.
I know, and that's really just all white granny squares.
Right.
So it's not a different technique, it's just a different color and the way you put it together. They've also got a free granny square guide.
Yes.
Like
she's amazing.
I mean, I know
love her.
social media can be just a nightmare sometimes, but it's also full of creativity if you're looking, right? Like it's not all awful stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is something that I just find so inspiring. I love following.
I know. I love.
Look at the pillow.
I know.
Tiny
She's amazing.
Tiny little granny squares. That's such a cute idea.
Okay, grannies in a row socks. Now these are for somebody who wants to maybe dip their toe in.
Like me.
Do you guys, this learning curve, you have in an hour you'd be done that.
Okay.
Learned how to do this. So this is a little band of a small granny squares, and the rest of the sock is knit.
That was a much anticipated pattern.
Yeah.
I saw that, like a month ago, and
Yeah.
people were freaking out. I bet you that's just doing
If you
so
go
well.
It's from Jen Yard. There's so many samples on Instagram and on the
You're
project
only
page.
crocheting this band, then you're knitting a vanilla sock.
Yes.
Ish.
Yes.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But with, I don't know if that's self-striping or that's
Incredible.
skeins or what.
Incredible. Okay. The next one I want to show you is maybe you just want a little bit of granny square on a sweater. And this, we got you covered.
Oh, that's beautiful.
This is called Not Your Granny Sweater by Ann Iverson.
That's cute.
And you can make this long sleeve. You can make it's short sleeved here. You can make it tunicky. This could actually be made into a dress if you were ambitious enough. But it's mostly knit with pops of granny squares.
Super fun.
And that's a sport weight sweater. I thought that was really cute. Okay, next, you got something?
Well, yeah, I'm looking for the Corrine Cardi. I think I've spelled it wrong. Just a sec.
Okay.
By Vanessa.
Okay, Not Your Granny's Pullover is
Oh,
also
that's cute.
really cute, where you guys, the yoke,
Found it.
the raglan yoke of this sweater is granny square.
How cool is that?
You're doing
and then the rest is knitted?
You're doing a granny square technique. We would allow that in our granny square knit along. It's DK because this is just one giant half of a granny square.
I was totally obsessed with the Korean Cardi, the last
Yes.
knit collage make-along in the fall, designed by Vanessa Reyes. It's Aran weight yarn, and then also the cotton wildflower yarn. And I'm sure they would have kits over at Knit Collage, but you know what? The pattern is now out, so you can stash bust. You can do whatever you want, but the pattern itself is available on its own. People went nuts for this. There are so many of these walking around, and I love that it's crochet granny squares in the body and then knitted sleeves.
And
So-
I knit the purse in that same pattern. Remember, she had the
Yes.
purse. So
Let
quick,
me
you
share
guys.
that too, because it's the Sophia tote, and that pattern is also available now,
Yeah.
and it's so cute, and
Yeah.
it's made with super bulky yarn. So we're gonna have a hot granny square summer post in Ravelry, and we want you to share your favorite granny square items, and it's gonna be chatter. The knit along is on, right?
Yeah.
June, July, August.
Yeah.
All 3 months.
Yeah.
We're into June.
Yeah.
We can't wait to see what you make.
Okay, this is Drops Design. This jumped out at
Oh,
me.
that's super cute.
I saw it on Instagram, but I didn't go to Ravelry. It is a Drops Design, and you can search that in Ravelry, and I'm sure you're gonna have.
And it's a lot finer gauge.
Yeah, but this
It's
is
not super bulky.
cute, you guys. It's like 9 granny squares on the front and 9 on the back, and it's got some knitted. It's got knitted twisted rib.
See, that's
love
really
this.
finished nicely. Isn't
that
I
cute?
love it.
I also brought just a couple of inspiration photos.
Okay. Ooh, that's so pretty. Yeah, I think when people think granny squares, they think a giant throw blanket. And it doesn't have to be that.
It can.
But I saw, oh, you guys.
So this is called Granny Log Cabin Blanket, and it's a combination of the log cabin blanket technique and
Oh,
granny
neat.
and granny square. So there's knitting and there's crocheted granny squares in here. It's combined. I thought this was really pretty. Granny Log Cabin Blanket.
Okay, I was looking at things like this earlier. I did have a few set aside. Look at the bucket hat.
That was another one I wanted. Yes,
Isn't
the
it so
buckets.
cute?
Yes.
So that's totally crocheted.
Yeah.
But the reason I say it doesn't have to be a whole blanket is because that can be like overwhelming, right?
But
That's
I see
stunning.
this.
That's stunning.
This was a screenshot of an Instagram account that I just thought this blanket was so beautiful.
Like, listen, I would love to make something like that.
I love the colors, but I love the grounding of the same color for the final row and for attaching them all together.
Totally. And I mean, that would eat up yarn. If you want to bust
Oh.
some stash.
Yeah.
And
And
that's
you could, this is a total stash buster if you wanted.
right.
And when you're knitting things like blankets or pillows, gauge isn't as important. So you
Knit
can
a
make
bag or a pillow,
Yeah.
like it doesn't matter. And I think one of the reasons we chose this is because we want you to take it on the go. We know
Yeah.
lots of people are camping or on holidays or whatever.
Eat, Pray, and Crochet is also, I believe they're on Etsy. I couldn't find them on Ravelry, but I might be wrong.
Okay.
She's got a lot of, this is a little wall hanging, this is a bag, that's a little bag. I think there may be all bags if I'm honest, but lots of accessories, which is like a smaller little project. But how cute are these?
Adorable.
Yeah.
Look at these little fingerless gloves. There's literally, once you start searching Granny Square, you're down a rabbit hole. There's Granny Square everything.
So Rainbow Drops with a Z, also inspiration. I just think this is fun, and I just love it when people make what they love and wear what they love.
Right. Anybody looking to get a free Granny Square blanket? The giant Granny Square blanket from Pearl Soho.
Gorgeous.
Free pattern.
Yeah.
And super cool photo. Like they've alternated lots of the cream with some cool pops of color.
Beautiful.
I love that. What's a
Okay.
granny circle?
It's just around and around.
Oh,
So, but it's granny square, but you're not doing the corners.
I
So
see
it's basically a granny
that.
square, just a round one.
Well, that's also a free pattern from
Yeah.
Pearl Soho. You can make granny circle
Placemat.
placemats.
Cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so one other so the bottom line is don't think of it as just a granny square blanket
No.
or whatever. Get creative.
I really hope the crocheters bring it.
Yeah.
I'm so
I'm
excited.
excited for this.
I'm excited for us knitters that are gonna like break out of our comfort zone. I feel like a bag is such a good product.
Can you pull up one of a crochet bowl? Listen, if you
Okay.
I would really encourage you, just go get yourself one hook. And if you've never
Hey, go to
crocheted,
Michael's.
if you've never crocheted before, I
Crochet
encourage you to
bowl.
try.
Oh, yeah, that's a thing, hey?
But it is so fun.
Do you think there's a granny square one?
Right.
I will share my. I don't know that
I hope you pick up a hook and I hope you try it because it is so much fun.
Do you have any idea what you're gonna make?
No.
No.
The vest really inspired me.
Jodi, I would love.
That vest.
Yes.
We're
And our friend
we're at
Amanda.
10%.
Oh shoot. Our friend Amanda also has a beautiful granny square sweater that she wears all the time. I don't think that's a pattern yet.
Oh really?
I wish it was. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so
That
beautiful.
was just a wing in it. So I want to transition quickly because I do have Frankie Gray Fiber yarn and we only have 10% left.
Oh yeah,
you
we're gonna
guys.
run out of battery. Let's do it.
Um,
Okay.
So we have a great big sale. It is our yearly 20% off sale. Everything in the shop is on sale. And there's going to be freebies added to your order. We're going to add some pins. The next level, spend a little more. You're going to get the pin and the Tuft woolen sock soap.
Right.
And orders over $250 will get a thermo camp mug.
Yeah. Actually, it's really a great sale, and we have still some beautiful things. People have been absolutely going crazy, stocking up on their knitting library, which has been awesome. Thank you so much.
Brand new to the shop today, Yarnology 3.
Is
It's
it in there?
amazing.
Is it in there?
That's for you, yes.
Oh my gosh.
I
so you
just
can get
listed.
20% off. It's right in there.
Talk about granny squares
Oh my
are in this book.
goodness. Oh my goodness.
We also were able to secure some older copies that we've popped into the shop. Like this is Lina issue number 1.
Listen, there's some great That's the nuke sweater on the front of that. It's a worsted weight raglan, awesome pattern.
It's highly discounted and also a whole bunch of making magazines.
Which they don't make anymore.
It's
These
not
making
just knitted, yeah.
magazines are the end of their print runs. So when
So
they're gone, they're
beautiful.
gone. Same as interpretations.
Yeah.
We had interpretations 8 from Hohi Locatelli and Vera Valimaki. That is not something that's in print anymore. So when you get a copy, you're
Yeah.
getting one of the last ones.
So I'm going to quickly talk. We also have this textured knits.
I've been waiting for
We're
this.
not going to go into a ton of detail because we only have 10% and I have a little more to show.
Okay.
But it is incredible.
And you've listed it.
I've listed
Oh,
it.
wow.
It is in the
Okay.
shop. Those 2 copies are for you.
We will share this more next time, but if you want to grab your copy,
Yeah.
we do have some in the shop. Jodi, that's
Okay.
beautiful.
Um,
Another new Lina publishing book.
a whole bunch of Mrs. Brown's bags have been restocked.
Jodi.
The tote bags. So these are just a few I brought to show.
I love them.
So that's all I'm going to show.
Oh, okay.
I'm whipping through now. Okay, brand new color. It's called Day Drinking.
I love it. And I love the name.
These
Oh
are
my-
Jordan did all the speckles this week. They're
Oh my
incredible.
goodness.
Hibiscus, Tangelo,
Ooh, I love it.
soft aqua,
This says like Miami or
And blunt.
ice cream. It says gelato.
blush.
Gelato.
Yeah, it's so good. This is
Oh,
a really
I
pretty
love
color. It's
it.
like orange. It's got some blue. It's got pops of cobalt. Super
Such
pretty.
a good combo. Frankie
very
Gray.
good.
So it's mrsbrownsbags.com, FrankieGrayFibers.com,
Yes.
and GroceryGirlsKnit.com. They're all
That's when you can spend your allowance.
right.
This one's called Berry Tart.
Ooh, I
It's
super love that.
Very indigo, very red, very navy. It's so beautiful. So it's paired with indigo on the vine and some mouse gray.
Oh, I love that. Love that.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, super gorgeous.
Yes. Okay, so the
We
next.
could also do a shawl along, you know. Shawls are great summer projects, but we
Okay,
haven't done
this
that for a
I'm
while.
obsessed with. brand new color.
Neons and neutrals. Oh, I love it.
Moon Glow.
Jodi, I love it.
So she, oh no, was that indigo? Yeah. She pulled indigo,
Wow.
lemony limey, Barbie Girl,
Oh my goodness.
and Lilac Ice.
Wow.
And also another one that would go really good with that
That is phenomenal.
is the Citron.
Yes.
The
Yes,
Citron,
it
so I could
would.
eat that.
And Mayflowers would go really good.
So
with
that's
that.
beautiful. She restocked Afterglow, that one that we loved last time that was really, really pretty with the
Moon
pops
Glow's
of,
amazing.
isn't that pretty?
Yes, I love it.
This one was one that we were just using leftover dye. This is called Mermaid Disco. It can never be repeated.
Okay, well, it turned out so good.
So,
Don't you love those
yeah,
colors?
Mermaid Disco is paired with Slate Blue, Peacock.
Ooh.
What else is here? Oh, Lucky Lavender and Concord.
That's a great
Also
palette.
pink. Any pinks, because there's little tiny pops of pink in there, would be really pretty. But it's very bluey and watery and
Jodi, it's gorgeous.
so
I
pretty.
really love that teal family.
I do too.
Teal and blush.
Yeah. This is incredible. This Barbie girl, you
Oh.
guys, it's like neon-y. Oh, it's so good. Don't you feel like
How
you need
can
a
I
sweater?
love this and then that brown?
Thank you.
I love them both. I do.
Point
I love
taken.
them both.
Yeah, that's okay. And that's the fun
and
thing
I'm
about
so
color.
ready for a bright
Yeah.
sweater too. I just need more hands.
So lots of stuff in the shop.
All right, you guys. Thank
Okay,
you so much for
So
joining
the
us.
textured book. Let's just circle back until this dies, you guys. We're just gonna chit chat about it. I
I feel like we should do it next time because then we can give it really.
well, we might probably will be out of the shop. We'll just order more.
Well, I can order more today to have for next time, but
This book, this textured knit book, it's a first-time publication. She's a Brazilian designer, and it is stunning.
I love her work. I've
It is
already loved her work, her
stunning.
designs. But this, when I saw
Yeah.
pictures, I thought there's a bunch of stuff in here that I would love to knit. And
Some
her-
of it's all over texture, and some of it is colored work texture, and some of it is just pops of texture.
And I just think she's a really elegant designer. She takes classic shapes
Yeah.
and just, elevates the texture.
It's not all sweaters. There are
We're so lucky as knitters that there's people out there
Shawls.
doing this. There's
Yeah.
a gorgeous
Yeah.
color work. Boy,
this
the
book is stunning.
Beautiful.
The book is beautiful.
And of course, it's a Lina magazine,
Yeah.
Lina publishing book, so you know it's going to be great.
Isn't that pretty?
This one, I imagine, is going to be so popular.
Is that a color or open slits?
I don't know. I would have to look it up. But it looks like mohair peeking through that sweater.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what that is. It's so pretty.
But there's also a cable underneath,
Yeah.
like it crosses.
yeah.
Anyway,
It's
wow. I
beautiful.
think it's just one stitch that goes down, like you're always knitting that color. But there's a cable over it. This shawl's phenomenal.
How did we get through this so quickly? It just went to 5%, so we
2
just have a
hours.
few minutes.
2 hours
I love
and
that.
7 minutes.
It was so fun
This
coming.
is lovely. Really crisp cables.
You're gonna love this book.
But lots of stockinette, right? It's just this little bit at the front. I could totally see myself knitting that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Oh my goodness. So I was waiting for this to come. Here's another gorgeous round yoke with some like lacy texture.
It's beautiful.
Textured knits. They're not
Love it.
kidding. Every
Yeah.
single one.
This was so fun today.
This was so fun, Jode. Always.
And then we're super excited, you guys. I feel so grateful. We're going to Montana. On the
Gosh,
weekend.
I'm super excited. I haven't.
We'll be back Thursday night.
Yeah.
And then
will.
we'll
It's
be
a little
back.
bit of a vacay.
Yeah.
It's enough days that it's like it feels really good.
And then we're going to be back in 2 weeks. Wednesday. We'll
Yeah.
shoot for Wednesday, I guess. I mean,
If we ever we thought that we would do all Wednesdays because it's quiet in the neighborhood,
Mhm.
but if we change that, we'll let everybody know
yeah.
for sure. So June 21st.
We'll be back June 21st.
Why do I have?
That's the day of summer.
I'm supposed to get a haircut that day.
What time?
It doesn't matter. I'll just move it.
Mm.
I'll have to move it, or we could do it Thursday.
'Kay,
Maybe we'll do it
I
Thursday.
love my
Your hair
haircut.
looks great.
Okay, you guys.
It looks great.
Happy crocheting, happy knitting, happy making.
Come see us in Ravelry. We have a giveaway. We're starting Hot Granny Square Summer. And check out grocerygirlsknit.com and Frankie Gray Fibres and Mrs. Brown's.
Shamelessly plug our
Shop
little
City. Right. Those are the shameless plugs. But have a great time. We're so grateful that you guys popped in to spend some time with us. And craft on, friends.
I'll bring back some photos of Tracie riding a horse.
I'm not getting on a horse.
Are you allergic?
Does just allergic mean I don't wanna?
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm allergic.
Okay.
Let's just say that.
Is there a hoist? Can I get my butt
Oh
up
my
there?
gosh. Listen, we're gonna have a ball. We're gonna share Montana in our Instagram and our Instagram stories. We are gonna bring you guys with us because Farmer's Daughter's doing these. They have 3 this year. There's room
Well,
in October.
We'll let you know how
Listen,
amazing it is.
there's room. You're gonna
Yeah.
want to sign up. You're
Okay.
gonna want to go. Bye.